This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stuckats on the ticket.
All right. I've read your tweets. I'm warning you right now. I have some Miami Hurricanes takes for this segment, okay? I know those aren't popular.
What do the tweets say?
Well, just over the course of us taking a more active role in this local hour.
People don't like us.
No.
You in particular.
No, people hate me.
Why is that?
People hate me. Well, I think generally I'm driving a lot more, so that means I'm a crappy version of Dan. Also, I eliminate my normal roles, so I'm also a crappier version of myself. Generally, I'm just crappier across the board. Also, I've been bad. I've been bad.
You think it's more of that or the other stuff?
Well, I think there are reasons why I've been bad, but ultimately just bad.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Thanks,
I hear your tweets. I see your tweets. I hear your criticisms, and I'm going to try to not be as emotional. But I got some Kane stuff. But in the meantime, what does Marlins Man do for a living? Because this person seems to have unlimited funds.
He's a lawyer, I think. I think he does. I believe it is workers' comp or like personal injury, something like that. I mean, something that I want to get into. I don't know how to do that. It's probably too late for me. Well, I would say.
I would say so. But is he still active? Does he do commercials as Marlins Man? How do I hire Marlins Man as my personal injury attorney, or does he just have a firm and he's sort of not?
Yeah, no, he has a firm. His name's Lawrence Levy, I think.
Yeah, and
then I guess you just reach out to him. I don't know if he's going to be the one representing you.
What if I want him to represent me? Is this something that can get done?
I guess I don't know.
Conceivably. I don't know how much he's practicing.
I mean, you would need if it's workers' compensation, which I'm not 100% sure, and I feel like when I'm giving information about lawyers, I should be super careful. But if it's that, I would think for him to represent you, you'd have to get injured here at work doing something.
It has to be a workers' comp situation.
I think that's what he does. I don't know. I'll look it up.
I wouldn't. If I were the Marlins, I wouldn't trust that guy. I mean, slips on a puddle in there. Very litigious Marlins man. Okay, without further ado, here are my Miami Hurricanes takes that you all hate.
Before the battle for Dade.
Is that what we're calling it, Bill? Because I've seen this referred to as a battle for Dade. You should be, man.
Who's calling it that?
I've seen it on Twitter.
I'm going to go to the bookstore and I'm going to stock up on some merch. Unless FIU wants to send me some stuff for free. I
don't understand why FIU doesn't send you stuff for free. You're such a visible... you're one of the more famous FIU alums in the nation. You realize this, right?
I mean...
No. Don't do this thing where you try to be low-key and humble. In terms of national recognition among sports fans.
Yeah, but this is a stupid job. Like, let's be real.
It is.
What we're doing is not important. There are people that have graduated that are actually doing like important things.
Are you on the wiki page, notable alum?
Oh, no chance.
Yeah, you should absolutely be.
I need to reach out. I need to get some tickets for that game still.
Billy,
I see what you're doing.
No, because I want to sit in the FIU section, but...
You know what? We have power here. I was at Feud over the weekend watching Chelsea, and some very nice gentleman comes up to me, and he's like, hey, I heard your conversation about wanting free Adidas and Nike and how you're never gifted by Adidas. And he comes up to me, and he says, I'm from New Balance.
Wow, I'll take it. What, did you get his thing?
Yeah, he gave me a card.
Wow.
Yeah,
is this a group thing?
Well,
I can't
What's
What's his name? Shout out to that guy at Feud.
All right, I emailed them. I don't want to...
Billy,
I want to put him out there, but
I feel like we're not supposed to be doing this. This has to be against.
No. But I was like, oh, you want to give me a gift?
There's no way.
That's okay.
I'm not accepting any of this.
I'm not accepting any of it either. But I will put it on my Instagram saying gifted by New Balance if you give it to me.
Billy,
I'll accept it. Give it to me.
Billy, so you genuinely think FIU has a chance this weekend?
No.
Do I think they have a chance this weekend? Look, anything can happen, man.
So no.
They're not bad. They're not bad.
No, they're not bad.
They lost 8 starters on defense.
Yeah, they're pretty...
Right? Like, that's not great.
Yeah,
no, they're pretty banged up.
But you're doing that thing. We were, like, Miami beat Savannah State 7-0, and you're like, oh, it's Savannah State. And now they beat UMass kind of big, and you're like, they're not bad?
Who's not bad?
FIU is not bad,
No,
though.
FIU's not a bad team, but, I mean, look, if they win, obviously it would be an upset. They're underdogs by 20-plus points.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk. I hope it's not a cakewalk. I hope it's fun. Look, if you think back to the first time that they played each other when that big fight happened, they were only down a touchdown in the third quarter. It was 7-0, and then
that wasn't the first time they played. I think
that was the first time. And then the next time, it was like very like everybody needs to behave.
Yeah.
And then they took off like 10, 11 years, whatever it's been.
That was before we were back, though. the U.
No, that
No.
was when we were leaving. That was when
Yeah, that was
we were
yeah.
gone.
we were on. We'd already seen the door, and Kirby Freeman was holding it open.
But it wasn't like that first game was close until the third quarter, and then they scored the second touchdown, and then the fight happened, and then things got a little out of control. I was at that game. I'm never going to forget it. I was fearing for my life.
Oh, I can only
I was in the upper deck at the Orange Bowl, and I was in the front row. And I'm trying to remember if I was painted or if my friends were
Oh my
painted.
God.
But yeah, man, I was
I didn't
decked
see
out.
you as
right?
You
that
were decked
guy.
out in FIU stuff.
Yeah, of
'cause
course.
You were actually attending the school at this time, right?
Yeah, man.
Painted.
Pause up. So
At a road game, painted.
yeah, but it was fun. I mean, the tailgating was fun. Whatever. So the fight happened, and it felt like it lasted for like 20 minutes.
It did. It did.
You
It was
watched
an
the
all-out-
video. You watched the video, and it was only like 3 minutes of actual things. It felt like it lasted forever, and the game was delayed. No lie, like 40 minutes. And I was in the upper deck, pushed up against the railing because everybody wanted to see what was happening. I was pushed up against the railing, and I was like, "This is how I die," because the Orange Bowl only has like a really thin railing, and everything there was rusty.
This building is not up to code.
It should not have existed. They should have shut that down like years before.
Oh,
I don't
for
know
sure.
how it was still running when it was running.
For sure.
So you see all the fights happening, and I'm pushed up against the railing, and I'm seeing, like, if you looked out the open side of the Orange Bowl, you just saw a parade of police lights driving into the
What?
stadium. Yeah, from blocks and blocks away. Like a parade, like all the police in the area, for whatever reason, came to the game as if there was an actual, like, riot going on.
Well, it wasn't just because of the fight on the field. There were
Well, then the things in the stands
There
got
were
crazy
fights in
too.
the stands.
There was police horses on the field when it was going
Horses?
on. Yeah,
Horses.
horses, police horses, policemen on horses on the. It was amazing on the field. And then I was in the upper deck just above, like, where the FIU section and the UM section like met. So there was like a row of security people in between, and then you just see, because like in the top you could see everything that's going on. You just see cops, like, because there was fights breaking out in the stands from the fans of the two schools and fans of, UM, whatever. There's lots of fights breaking out in the stands, and you just see like they'd kind of settle one situation, and then a fight would break out like 2 or 3 sections over, and then you just see like all the police running together, like in a line, going to the other fight. Like, it was insane.
That's crazy.
I didn't think the game was going to start again. Like, I was there and I'm like, I don't know how they restored her. They kicked out like 15, 16 people. It was amazing. One of my favorite sports moments. And then I was getting texts from my friends that were like at UF. And
you were
like,
getting texts back then?
I was getting texts. Yeah,
You
it was
okay?
early on.
Billy, are you okay?
They're like, what is going on in this game? They just cut into our game on ESPN and they showed highlights. What's happening? And I was like, oh, this is amazing. And then the second game didn't live up to the hype.
No, but it's back now. And
Why do police ride horse? Why do they ride horses? Seems inefficient.
I think it's to like be higher up and see what's going on. I don't know, because it seems like if you're like in a riot situation, a horse doesn't seem like an animal
Like,
you'd want to be on because it
maybe a
gets
bike.
spooked
It also
and like
doesn't
throw you off.
I wouldn't want to be in the way of a horse.
No.
Actually, on Bourbon Street, the cops there that are patrolling Bourbon Street are actually riding horses. And I was there for WrestleMania weekend, and there were a lot of people dressed up in cosplay, and these horses would bump into you, and the cops would really be kind of reckless. I almost wrote a strongly worded letter about the police's behavior on
to
these
the police
horses.
department?
Well, they need to check into these horses. Anyways, that FIU gave us this immortal clip from Lamar Thomas that we'd be remiss not to play.
Now the Metro-Dade police trying to restore order. And that's what I'm talking about. You come into our house, you should get your behind kicked. You don't come in the OB playing that stuff. You across the ocean over there. You across the city. You can't come over to our place talking noise like that. You get your butt beat. I was about to go down the elevator and get in that thing. You know, I say, why don't they just meet outside in the tunnel after the ball game and get it on some more? You don't come into the OB, baby. We've had it down a couple years, but you don't come in here talking smack. Not in our house. You know what we be saying right now? We ready. We ready.
I want this to happen again. Like
A fight?
not
a
at
riot?
that scale. No,
I'm
not
with
at that
it.
scale.
Let's do it.
Ahmad Ned?
I want chippiness. Like,
Yeah.
I want them to not be friendly. I don't want Butch hugging people before the game.
Oh, he's hugging people.
I don't want any of that.
No, there's going to be hostility behind this game.
I want a little bit of this. Like, this is a town that's not exactly divided, but, like, I want there to not be friendliness, and I want this to be a game.
Well, the people that are all about FIU obviously are super passionate. You have to be, because it's sort of like me with the Browns. You're a true fan if you put up with the lack of success on the field. And some of the craziest football fans that I know are the FIU fans. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Get out of here, bro. We're the craziest fans in the world.
Oh, people, were you at that game?
Of course, I was at that
You
game.
were at the
I got
Ahmad
arrested at that
Yeah.
game. I didn't get arrested at
You
that
wanted
game.
to go on
Someone
the field.
I know got arrested.
You wanted to go on the field.
I was on the field, bro. I was on the field.
Were you scared? Because, I mean, there were a lot of swinging helmets. Ahmad Ned was swinging a
Scared?
crutch.
I almost punched that horse in the face. What are you talking about? Was I scared? Please, people were scared of me. They were running away from me. You think they were running from fight to fight? They were running away from me because they knew what was up. You remember when that fight was calming down, and then all of a sudden the U was in a circle, and they were hopping up and down. I led that. I led that chant.
You're going to mix it up with some FIU fans because the rivalry's taken a few years off, people.
What do you mean mix it up?
Mix it up, like talk a
Fight?
little smack.
Are we going to scrap?
Scrap.
If we have to, we're going to scrap. They know, though. They know not to mess with me.
Yeah,
They're not going to pick a fight with me and scrap with me.
I forgot about the
Please.
Butch Davis angle.
What'd you forget about?
FIU's going to have a little chip
That guy's
on
a
their shoulder.
traitor. Guy's a traitor. He's supposed to be a Kane for life.
Well,
Over there at FIU. I don't know what he's
lifer.
doing.
Ken
Yeah.
Dorsey's also a traitor then.
That's
too.
another
That's
guy.
your favorite quarterback ever.
Bro, that guy's a bum now. That guy was my favorite, and then he betrayed us. Judas Dorsey, that's what I call him. Going over to FIU, showing him the tricks of the trade.
What is he, the athletic director or assistant athletic?
Assistant athletic director. A weird transition from
He's
assistant.
a coward, assistant coward.
Couldn't get the main game.
Him and Pete Garcia, another one. Another traitor, Judas, going over to FIU. What do they even think they're going to do over there? They think they're going to get at our level, please. Pete Garcia, we don't even want that guy.
What is our level, people?
Our level? Number one, top of the mountain. What are you talking about? What is
We're
our
not
level?
number one. We're actually number 21 right now.
Bro, politics. That's politics.
Seriously, we've
we're
won
the
like
best team in the
won
country.
2 big games, haven't moved up at all.
That's what I'm saying. These people hate us. All of them.
Why?
I don't know. Because we're so dope and they're jealous. Who's better than us? Tell me, who's better than us?
Well, 20 teams.
What are the teams? Go over. I'll
right
tell you
now.
why they're not better.
I can tell you Alabama,
Yeah.
Georgia.
Alabama's cheating because Alabama every year gets the best players and they don't even have to do anything. And they're going to find out something that they're doing because they're doing something. There's no way that somebody wants to go to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, over Miami, Florida. Something is going on there, and we're going to figure out what it is.
People, you're making so much sense to me. Look, this is what I've always said to people. SMU, USC, Miami. Outside of Penn State, these are the largest football scandals, right? The largest college football scandals. What do these cities have in common outside of being dope?
Who? Nothing. I don't have anything. SMU. What is that?
Well,
Nothing.
SMU's in Dallas.
Shake my...
In where?
SMU's in Dallas.
Son of
USC's in Los Angeles.
They have horses there, bro. What do they have in Dallas? What? Why don't you just tell me what they have in common? Because they don't nothing.
What they have
no
in
one
com-
has anything in common.
What
with
they have in common is they're major media markets that don't need their college football teams to continue running the town. The economy isn't running on SMU football in Dallas. It's not running on Miami Hurricanes football here. They're actual journalists that aren't going to look the other way when they see something. The entire town of Tuscaloosa exists because of this college football program. No one's going to do anything, either in law enforcement or in journalism, to bring that place down.
So there's some hush-hush
What
going
does that
on.
mean?
Of course.
What do you? What
I'm
do you
saying,
say?
people, is everybody's cheating.
They're cheating. That's what
and
I've
the
been
big cities
saying.
aren't getting away with it.
Just say that they're cheating. They're cheating. We've
All
been
right.
saying that. What other teams?
Ohio State,
I'm not going to touch that.
Oklahoma, LSU. Do they deserve the U? They kind of took the U. They kind of took
the U, but I took
We
those
want them to
crumbs.
have the U now.
I took them rims, Eddie-o.
Well, I think this LSU game is going to haunt Miami for the rest of the year because Miami on the surface at 21, and it's a little early to get emotional about the rankings, but everyone turned that game off at halftime. And if you stayed to see if it would turn into a game, you didn't see Miami score until very late in the third quarter. I think with a minute and a half left, that game was 33-3. It ended up being a 2-score game. But that doesn't matter in the eyes of the media that didn't watch it. There are people that didn't even vote for Miami in the top 25. I took their names because I'm crazy. I took their names because College Football Reddit posted the AP top 25 voters and who voted for which teams. And
so these are the guys that are keeping us at 21?
Right. So, people, if you want to start stealing rims, you're going to want to steal John Wilner's rims. He works for the San Jose Mercury News.
Where's that?
This guy.
It's in California.
No.
Okay, Steve Vergan, he works in Albuquerque. Pat Dooley, Gainesville Sun. We know what's going on there.
Yeah.
Gainesville.
Yeah. Gainesville Sun.
Waxville.
And this one hurt. This one really stung.
Who?
Reese Davis at ESPN. Left the Miami Hurricanes off, according to this graphic that I saw at College
That guy can
Football Reddit.
vote for the top 25? How?
Yeah. What I like about the top 25 graphic that College Football Reddit posts, which is the best subreddit outside of the Dan Le Batard Show Reddit that hates this local hour.
Shout out.
They put like their allegiance. So there's an Alabama Crimson Tide logo next to Reese Davis because he went to Alabama. So that's how I know this Gainesville Sun guy is a Gator, because not only does it have the paper, but it has a little Florida Gators logo next to it.
So you're saying that they have the voters too. That's how they're cheating against you also.
What? They're obviously cheating people, because how does Wisconsin still rank ahead
Where
of
was that guy in California?
San Jose?
Bro, my friend Casper lives in San Jose.
No, not Puerto Rico.
What do you mean, Puerto Rico?
Not San Jose.
No, that's San Juan, bro.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wow,
there's a
look at
San Jose.
map. Get an education, bro.
I went to Miami-Dade just like you. There's a San Jose, Costa Rica.
Nah. My friend Casper is in San Jose, California. He's going to take that guy's chromies.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stuckats on the ticket.
I have been told by informed sources here, we got some information for you, that this Saturday is the Pipo Bowl, that FIU and the University of Miami are playing in a football game, and it has been dubbed the Pipo Bowl on both sides by FIU. The UM athletic department evidently is obsessed with this new addition to our show. It's been a long time since we had new people around here, right? I know Lorenzo and Charlie have joined the TV crew, but our radio crew has been our radio crew for a long time. So to have people embrace this Pipo the way that they have as the first new person we've had around here in a while is very exciting. Now,
why wouldn't they embrace me? I'm dope, bro. You make it seem like it's a shock that people are embracing this. What's the surprise here? Explain it to me.
Well, how does this work for people this weekend? Because it's very confusing. You have Lorenzo's around here, and Lorenzo's an FIU grad who's rooting for Miami, and that doesn't make any sense, and it's weird. Billy is an FIU grad. I don't know where his allegiances lie, but Pipo only went to FIU. He didn't go to the University of Miami, but he's a UM guy. So I don't know. What does Pipo do this weekend?
I didn't go to FIU. Please, get out of here. I went to Dade, and I had a little bit Carlos Albizo there, but I did not go to FIU. I have a couple credits left. I'm working on some things, as you know, but what do you mean, where does the allegiance lie?
My bad.
The U. Get out of here. Again with this. You know what I realized, Dan? Because Pelgran over here, this is what I realized. You never loved Miami. You never loved this school. Never. You only went to this school so you could sneak and weasel your way in and get access and destroy it from inside. Because you're a rat. You're like a parasite to this university and this town, by the way. And your time has come, and we're going to extinguish you.
But you didn't go to the school.
What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with I didn't go to the school? What does that have to do with anything?
I mean, it seems to me an argument ender, does it not?
He didn't bring the school down.
Have you heard me stopping to argue? I haven't stopped arguing. You think that's it? That's all you got? You didn't go to the school? Please. That doesn't do anything.
Is that the sound of my jowls, people?
That's what you sound like to everybody around here. Yep. Everybody in these streets. Yep. These streets you didn't even grow up in, by the way. Nope. Miramar, please. 954. Miami. This guy's all about Miami. What a joke, this guy.
You're all about Miami,
and
right,
you're
people?
from New Jersey, not even Miami or Miramar. Please. I'm Miami. I'm the heart of this city and this school. Please. Did you even get a degree? Because they're about to give me an honorary degree from that school. All the stuff I've done for that school.
For being
Hell
so dope.
yeah. Doctorate in dopeness. Forget the bachelors. Forget the masters. Dr. Dope. That's what they're going to call me.
So what's the U going to do to FIU in that burning rivalry that the country is really interested in this weekend?
What are you talking about? What are they going to do? You know what they're going to dominate. Are you crazy? This is a Papa game. And once again, Mark Richt is coaching for his job this weekend. And we talked about this all weekend long. And no one wants to listen to it. We're back, baby. The U is back. Yeah.
A Papa game? A potato game?
A Papa game. It's easy, baby. It's Papa. It's cake. This game is a joke. Please. I don't think they're even going to play 4 quarters. I'm telling you right now, this game's going to be over at 2 quarters. And they're going to be lucky if I even get in, because usually I get in the 3rd quarter. So hopefully, they let them play a little bit before we get to the 4th quarter, because that's when I usually get there's a 4th quarter.
It seems to be an okay indictment of your fandom that you get to the game so late. I don't feel like that's an unnecessary criticism.
What are you talking about? What does that even mean? A what?
Your tailgating keeps you from getting into the game.
Hell yeah, my tailgating. What's wrong with that? I got this. Dude, there's something wrong with tailgating now? I'm not a good fan. I didn't go to the school. I'm not a good fan because I partied too hard before the game. What do you want me to do? You want me to go in there and just clap when they announce the teams and they're running through the smoke? Please, get out of here.
No, I just want you to be there.
What time do you get to the game?
I just want you to be there.
Oh, what time are you going to be there, Dan? What time are you going to be there, Dan?
When I went to the school or after the years that I covered the school?
Now, big guy over here telling me how to be a fan. What time are you going to get to the game, Dan? What time are you going to be there on Saturday?
I will not be there.
Oh, big Dan Levitar telling me how to be a fan when he doesn't even go to the game. Okay, Dan. Joke. This guy. Is the university even proud? Do they acknowledge that you went there?
I don't think they do. They shouldn't. I am not. I don't believe I am sent out in the proud alumni paraphernalia.
Yeah. Please. A joke. This guy, Dan Lebitard. Why do they even give him a show, to be honest with you? All he does is talk crap about the U. He's the number one hater. Did you vote for them in the top 25?
Well, they've given me 3 shows, actually.
Oh, man.
Wow.
By the way, now that I have the platform, thank you, Daniel. Listen, Reese Davis, I saw that you didn't vote for the U to be in the top 25. What a mistake. You were talking too much to that Pablito. And I'm telling you right now, Pablito, Reese, who else, Mike? Tell me who else. Who else we got to call out right here?
I think that Joe Kinsey from the Gainesville Sun.
Joe Kinsey? Wow. Get out of here.
There was a gentleman from the San Jose Mercury.
And there's some guy from New Mexico, I remember.
Yeah, Albuquerque.
Who was the guy from San Jose? Casper got his rims. I told you that Casper was going to go out there, and Casper got his rims. Ha! San Jose. You thought that I didn't have people out there. I have people everywhere. Out of here.
Why do you have feuds with all of those people?
Because they're haters. Duh. They're haters. They keep the U out of the top 25 because they're jealous, because they hate us, because they ain't us. It's a you thing. You wouldn't understand, Dan.
Did you actually pronounce it anus?
They hate us because they ain't us. Am I doing that wrong? What's wrong with
anus?
that?
Anus? I'm just not sure how you're saying that. You're not doing it wrong. I'm just asking for a clarification.
Oh, so now you're making fun of my accent too, Dan. Great. Wow. Freaking arrepentido over here. Mr. Perfect and William Shakespeare over here with perfect English. I'm sorry, Dan. How do I pronounce it? Dímelo. How do I do it? They hate us because they ain't us. I'm Dan Levitar. I went to the University of Miami, and I got in and tried to ruin the program and the school. Watch my show with my father, who I keep around just so people like me more.
Wow.
They dislike us because they aren't us. Is that better, bro?
It is better. It is better.
So many people so confused.
They must be, right? How does that go over with the audience? Do I need to explain this to Minnesota?
The world isn't talking about FIU Miami.
What do you think? People in Minnesota don't know dope people. They get it. They know what's up.
I've said this many times. Chris, your laughter is priceless.
This is the Dan Levatar Show with the Stuckats on the ticket.
Mike, are you doing serious University of Miami talk when the big story of the weekend was people tailgating before FIU Miami? I saw the pictures. They made me very happy. Are you really talking serious quarterback play when people made his first public appearance this weekend?
I did not, bro. I'm there every weekend. What are you talking about? First public appearance, maybe since I was más conocido, but not my first appearance. I'm there every weekend, man. What's your problem? You went the wrong day to that stadium. You went Sunday instead of Saturday. Big mistake, bro. West 21 on Saturday, I'm telling you.
What was it like on Saturday?
Locura, bro. I wish I could tell you more, but I don't remember very much of what happened. I remember at some point that I was being carried, and I don't know. I got home somehow. I don't know how I got home. I didn't drive, obviously, though I'm responsible.
Did you get into a fight with any FIU guys?
I mean, I'm looking myself right now. I don't see any bruises, so I don't think that I got into any fights. But, you know, they don't hit very hard anyway, so they wouldn't have bruised me. They know better. They know better than to fight with me. They know. I saw some of them, and I was trying to be as civil as possible, even though they were talking about that coward Butch. Their savior now, all of a sudden, that traitor. That guy, Butch. I'm so glad that happened to him, Dan. I'm so glad. And I'm so glad that there wasn't even, at least when I was there, I don't know if they did something before the game for him or whatever, but I'm glad that I didn't see anything. You're telling me Rozier played? I didn't see Rozier play. He played this week? When did he play?
It was pretty quick. A lot of people were like you that had no idea.
No, I didn't know he played.
Rozier actually played.
Oh, man.
Yeah. All of a sudden, I'm looking and I'm like, that's not the same quarterback. That's a different guy.
How do you like this new quarterback?
Nkosi Perry?
Or Nkosi or just Perry?
Bro, he's good. I like him. He was good. I mean, we should have won by more, obviously. We should have won by more than 31 points or whatever. What was the score? 31 what? 14?
17.
We should have won more than 2 touchdowns.
But Mike,
actually, you know what? That was a bad game now that I think about it, because we were favored by what, 26?
Yeah, 26. And then
that's basically a loss.
Easily covered.
We didn't cover, though.
Yeah. No, against the spread, it is a loss.
Yeah, they cost me money. I mean, they did not cost me money because I don't bet, because you can't talk about that on the radio. But
Mike, what was it like tailgating with Pipo? What was he doing? Because what I love is, and Pipo's always making fun of Billy, because Billy's the guy around here who's repressed, who doesn't have any fun, is scared of everything. Billy would never tailgate the way Pipo did, but Pipo actually went out there.
I saw Dan tailgating. It was horrific. Horrific.
I saw you there, and you look scared.
It was hot. I needed to get out of the sun. I brought fans. I was trying to do this thing with like a generator, but I couldn't plug in the fan.
But what do you think of Pipo's behavior? Like, you're sitting there envying that he's taking shots with everybody?
Am I envying that? No, I don't want to be near
Not
that.
At all.
You know how hot that is? You know how many people were there? So everybody was sweaty. People touching each other, just hugging each other, you know, like camaraderie. I'm not about
Mike,
that.
I want the audience to understand. I am not making this up. Pipo made his first public appearance on behalf of this show. On behalf of this show.
He wasn't representing our show. That dude was just representing his own hedonistic sensibilities.
Representing people, brother. You gave me a platform, and I need to take it to you. I'm for sale. You want me to do commercials for freaking Estrella Insurance? I'll do it. Whatever you want. Pollo Tropical, Palacio de los Jugos, whatever you want. I'll endorse it.
La Casa de los Trucos.
Bro, Halloween season, I'm down. Tell me right now. Call me. peopleisdope@gmail.com. Send me some things, and I'll start doing commercials for you if you want, if the price is right.
Secure that email right now, people.
It is secure. What are you talking about? You think I'm just here giving out fake emails? That's real. Send me a thing right now, legit. I'll do it for anything you want. Play things, whatever you want. I'll go out there. It's Halloween season.
So wait a minute. So people's just going to make your offering on behalf, in exchange for an appearance fee. People will appear at your company or your party, just being people.
I'll record things. Appearance. I don't know about appearance. That's a different thing. But I'm telling you, if I just sit down in front of a little microphone and I say, oh, come here, come by to see whatever, buy your house from this person, that person, give tickets. Alex Hanna's my boy. If Alex Hanna calls me, you know that I may even do that for a discounted rate, because that guy's gotten me out of so much trouble, brother. Alex Hanna's my boy. I love that guy. Mike, I can do whatever I want in this town, and Alex is going to get me out of it.
Mike, what was it like to be out there? I'm not making this up. Pipo was tailgating. He was partying in true Pipo style, peacocking, fluorescent. What was it like to be out there with him?
Well, he went to the teeth of the hardest of tailgates at Hard Rock Stadium. He was out there at West 21, West 22, Did you pass by? Did you pass by Rom Dog's tailgate? I know Rom Dog was out there.
I didn't see Rom Dog's tailgate. I was looking for him, and I was looking for Laz. There was a point that I was just screaming Laz at the top of my lungs, hoping that someone would tell me where Laz was, because I could not find Laz.
And
I was looking for him.
20 Lazes turned around.
Yeah, I couldn't find. I was like, Laz, color in, Laz. Oye, Lazarito, where are you, brother? And nobody would tell me where he was, so I had to give up looking for Laz at some point.
If you yell Lazarito in West 22, 40 zombies are going to appear in bandana.
Yeah. All with like the most amazing fade.
What was going on Sunday, Dan? The same thing? Same type of tailgates?
I was actually in West 22 on Sunday.
Yeah? How was it?
Different vibe.
Were there just bodies there from the day before?
Well,
We're not talking about Suite 22. We're talking about in the parking lot, West 22.
I was no, I was in the parking lot. That's where I parked yesterday. Yes, I parked with my pink number 4 pass. I parked over there.
Of course, you had a parking pass. Damn.
What happened? I was just going to say, you know what? If you think that's elitist, I was there with Ricky Williams doing an ESPN project.
I don't even know where those cars come from, because everybody I know, they park at Walmart and they just walk over there. So whose cars are those? Because there's a million people there. Whose cars are those? I guess they're your cars.
You really shouldn't park at Walmart. They have a big sign that says you're going to get towed.
No, bro, this is what you do. You go into Walmart, you buy a Snickers, you have the receipt, just put the receipt, boom, right there on the dashboard, and you're a customer of Walmart. You walk over. My parking cost me $1. That's it. These people think they're so smart with those letreros. Don't park here, throwaway zone, whatever. I'm a Walmart customer. I bought a bottle of water. I bought a Snickers right there on the dashboard. I dare you to tow me, bro. I dare you to tow me. Impossible. Alex showed me that trick. Alex told me this is what you do. You want to get out of this? Just put the Walmart parking right there. Put the receipt. Boom, boom, boom. Good.
This is the Dan Levatar Show with the Stuckats on the ticket.
It's a football!
The hell is that? Hey, what's going on here?
Get the hell out of here, all of you, bro! We back, kid! You thought you were gonna start with that football garb. We back! I told you, people! 4-0, baby!
Yeah!
Just like I told you!
Yeah!
4-0!
We back!
4-0! 4-0! 4-0! 4-0! Undefeated, babies! Yeah!
That's not the records.
Yeah! What are you talking about?
They lost to LS.
That game didn't count, brother!
No.
I told you they cheated in that game. The refs cheated. We went over the score. We won that game by 15, so I'm not even counting that game. 4-0. What a game yesterday. Ha! I'm excited, baby. 786-456-4837 if you want to call and tell me how dope the U is. Tell me what you're representing. 786-456-4837. 8 turnovers yesterday.
That's not the amount. That's not the amount. There's 6 people.
6-8, it doesn't matter. Biggest blowout of the season by any team yesterday.
They actually beat Savannah State by 77 points.
Biggest blowout of the season by anybody yesterday. Savannah State, Papa game number 4 is in the books. I told you, people, these games are easy. And next week, it's only getting easier against those stupid Tallahassee.
It is good.
That team is such a joke.
It is a joke.
Do they even have a coach? They're not even going to have a coach by then. So excited. Shout out to DJ Laz, by the way. 786-456-4837. What was the score yesterday, Mikey?
47-10, people.
And you said how many turnovers?
6 turnovers, 3 return for touchdowns.
I like it. What a game yesterday.
You don't know? Weren't you there?
Of course I was there, bro. Do you think I remember what happened? Yesterday was a second quarter game. I was not as faded as I usually am, because it was a mix. Yesterday was a mix because I was faded, but I was also a little bit excited because I had a lot of Irombet and a lot of Materba before I started drinking. So I was, I still feel the chills. Roy, ¿qué pasa, baby? You look sad.
Oh, I'm ecstatic right now.
You sound it.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you ecstatic?
Oh, because the Hurricanes won.
What's your name?
What's going on here? What are all these buttons?
The Those are.
That's not the phone pipe.
How do I
Let
take a
you into
call?
the studio.
How do I take a call? What do I?
That's not the that's not the phone pipe. People, that's not the phone pipe.
Which one is it?
The one
Let's
right
talk
next
to
to
some
it.
people, bro.
The one right next to
Derek,
it.
Derek, what's up, bro?
People, what's going on, baby? How are you, man?
Yeah, buddy. Tell him what's up.
6 turnovers.
6 turnovers,
The King's
baby.
back.
That's
the
right.
King is back.
Who's back, baby? Tell him, Derek.
All right, people.
That's it. Get out of here, Derek. I thought you were gonna help out. Brian, get what? Oh my God, this song is so dope.
¿Qué hola, people?
What's up, Brian? Que vuelta, brother.
People, we're gonna put a 40. The Dolphins are gonna put a 40. 40, papo, the Dolphins.
40, brother. Te lo bueno. ¿Qué más, Brian? ¿Qué más? Dime más, brother.
Papo, 6 turnovers. Miami's gonna have 7.
Yeah, I like this Brian guy. Woo. Boom, boom, boom. Pásamelo, 20. Omar, que volar, brother. What's up, Omar?
Omarcito in the house, bro. Oh, say empanada. That's a turnover in Cuba.
Get out of here with that sound. Bro, esto está complicado. I don't know how Danielito does it. All right, I'll talk to you later, Omar. Shout out to Papa Keith. By the way, Mikey, I want to try something.
Yeah,
You remember Albie Silk?
of course, the homie LB.
Oh, yeah, 786-456-4837. You remember when he would do the roll call?
Love the roll call.
I think we should do the roll call today.
Oh man.
Oh, boy.
Bro, tell them how it goes.
Well, people are going to need to bring bars, but I mean, we have a sports radio listening audience. People, they're not going to have bars for us, right? Why
Why not?
They can just give us like takes if
All
they
right,
don't
bro.
have bars.
This is how it goes. Let me walk you guys through it. This is how it goes. Shout out to Albie Silk. This is how it goes. Say, what's up, y'all? What's it gonna be? Who this on the line with your homie? And then we'll say people because Albie Silk's not here.
Yeah,
And then
that's not going to rhyme.
And then you rap for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we say, now that's all good with the shot that you're sending.
Well, can I give an
Tell your
example?
boy people where. All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
All right, you go, and I'll drop some bars, and then you do the other part. We should get a new song, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know. Like, there's this DJ in
Get
here.
out of here, Fuego! DJ Fuego, you in there? Put some music on. Oh!
I am a fan of DJ Fuego.
786-456-4837 if you call the Hurricanes on Dope.
All right, so you do the first part. I'll drop some bars, and then we show the audience what we're supposed to do.
All right, this song's a little fast, but let's try it. What's up, yo? What's it gonna be? Who is on the line with your homie people?
Well, I represent the East. I represent the West. I represent 6 turnover chains on my chest.
That's all good with the shout that you're sending. Tell your people, boy, where you represented.
I represent Kendall.
Oh, baby, baby.
I represent Westchester.
Oh, baby, baby.
I represent Calle Ocho.
Oh, baby.
I represent Union Beer Store, also on Calle Ocho. Because I like
Whack,
to drink
get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Bah! Use a dodo head, a dodo head, a dodo head, use a dodo head. AJ, que volar, brother, tell him what's up. AJ, ponte los patines, brother, what's happening?
What's up, brother? Hey, we
Coño.
just out here representing Hialeah, Dade County. People, we love you out here, bro.
That's
Dade
what's
County,
up.
That's how we do it 4-0, baby. 4-0 kids coming back with Expo 2. Don't want nothing, bro. We out here, bro. Dade County, Hialeah, stand up. Hiya.
Yeah, brother, that's how you do it, people. 786-456-4837. What was that guy's name? He knows what's up.
AJ, that's so good with the shot that you're sending?
Larry Fedora, you think I forgot about what you did after that game yesterday? I got a little bit distracted with all these buttons, but I didn't forget what you did. That guy named after a stupid hat, and he's over there last year starting trouble. This year starting trouble. Let me tell you something right now. peopleisdope@gmail.com. I've had a lot of people reach out to me. New Mexico, Texas, San Jose, California, offering to jack rims and chromies left and right. So everybody is on notice. If you mess with this, we have a movement across the nation. Shout out to Abuela Josefina, who turned 88. Someone sent me that on the email. Shout out to Flavor Gabe also. Give me another song. This song it's obviously amazing, but we need more music. Oh, Tom, what's up, brother?
Hey, people.
What's up, Tom? Tell him what's up. Tell him how whack that team was yesterday.
Yeah, I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina.
What?
I just want to say that Miami is overrated.
Tom, get out of here. How do I hang a como con este tipo?
Hey, I don't know this Nico Perry, but I don't know, man.
Get out of here, Tom.
I
need to find some. Where are you in North Carolina?
919, baby.
What does that even mean? The only thing I know about North Carolina is we go skiing there in the winter. Where do you live? You live by the mountains?
No, not really.
Get out of here. You're living in the bad part of North Carolina. Look, okay, yeah. I'm done with that guy, Tom. Oye, Jorgito, ¿qué hola hacer? What's up? What's up?
Oye, Pipo, estoy manejando los palacios, los jugos.
Dale, brother. What are you getting?
Un batido mamey.
Is this Lorenzo? Okay, get out of here, Lorenzo. I don't have time for Lorenzo. That guy, what a phony baloney. I was excited to talk to him. I thought we were going to talk about Guarapo and Palacio Los Jugo, and he says it's Lorenzo. Who is this on the, who, what do I do next?
This is, I think, Nick.
Nick, ¿qué hola hacer?
Hey, people.
What's up, bro?
This is Nick up in Portland.
What's up, Nick?
I've got insider info that Jimmy Butler's coming to Miami.
What's going on with Jimmy? Tell me your info. What's the info?
So,
shout out to Papa Keith.
Portland. People, I'm up in Portland, right? I'm walking by the Nines Hotel, and there's two buses outside. There's an Escalade and a bus. Jimmy Butler and Dwayne Wade took the Escalade. The rest of the 2016 Bulls.
Hurry up, bro! It's taking forever. What, is he coming or not? Yeah, dímelo.
He's coming.
All right, gracias,
Jimmy
Nick.
Butler.
Thank you, Nick. Shout out to Nick in wherever he's from, Portland, whatever. More music, bro. We need more music. It's Friday. Viernes social en el show de Pipo. Robertico, what's up, brother?
Dale, me pica los nalgas. Este show está fenómeno, brother. Fenómeno.
Gracias, man.
Dale, que me pica con gana, brother. Dale.
Bro, where you from? Where you from? Tell these people where you're from.
Right now I'm in Wynwood, brother, pero I nacido and I was hatched in the place where people want to be hatched.
You were what? ¿Qué pasó?
In the back of the Astro van, papo.
What? ¿Qué pasó? What happened to the Astro van?
Roy, King Roy.
Oye, Roberto, where'd you go to high school, bro?
No. Qué barato.
That's a store. That's not a high school. That guy was faking it. Oye, Dylan, what's up, bro? Dylan, I can't hear you.
People.
What's up, Dylan?
Hey, people, I'll be in Miami for the FSU game. What time do I actually go in the stadium?
What time's the game at, bro?
We don't
Where are
know.
you from, Dylan? Where are you from?
It's either going to be 3:30.
Hold on a second. This is very important.
Los Angeles now.
Turn.
I'm from Los Angeles.
Hold on.
I went to the U, though. I actually went to the U.
What does that mean? You actually went to the U?
I actually went to the U.
Bro, este tipo está rico. And I'm not talking about tasting good. This guy's rich, bro. You went to the U. What did you study? What are you doing in L.A.?
I'm a teacher. I study political science.
Bro, that seems like you wasted a lot of money to go to the U to spend $50,000 to be a teacher. You're never going to pay that back, bro. Estás loco.
That's true.
What a terrible
You're
decision
right,
by you. What time are we going to this game?
Well, if it's a 7 o'clock game, what time do I go in the stadium? 8? 9?
What time do you walk into the stadium?
Yeah, no one shows up on time.
Bro, la 9:30, at least. I'll see you there, bro. Thank you, Dylan, for reaching out. Abraham, ¿qué hola hacer?
Hey, first of all, I look like Diego Luna, just so you guys know. And secondly,
who?
C-A-N-E-S-K!
Abraham is great. To be a Miami Hurricane is great. To be a Miami Hurricane is great. To be a Miami Hurricane. How's your fantasy team, bro?
Bueno.
All right. Thank you, Abraham. Bro, should we take another call? I have one more call here. We got to go. The haters going to stop us?
No haters are going to stop you. You can do whatever you want.
What else, bro? 6 turnovers. Did we miss anything? 6 turnovers, 7 turnovers. Biggest blowout of the year. Next up is FSU. Larry Fedora. Don't get me started on him. Starting crap. What are the shout-outs? Shout out to Lucy Lopez. I didn't get to her yet. Who's on the line?
Perry looked okay. We didn't really... He started.
Cody, what's up, brother?
Hey, people, this is Cody from Tennessee. How about that Kane train, brother?
That's what I'm saying, the Kane train, baby. Choo-choo! No, that's the wrong sound. Oh, yeah, Fuego, give me one more song. 786-456-4837 if you want to get in. We didn't do the roll call or anything. What happened with that? Give me some music. What's happening? Oh. Bro, you people going to say anything about this team or what? I'm carrying this team like always. Bro, okay, hold on. Bro, Roy, dime algo. Did you watch the game or no? What were you doing yesterday?
I was watching the game.
And? What do you think? What number are they going to be next week?
13.
13?
Yes.
Yeah, there's an extra 3 in there, bro. Number 1. Caller, I'm even going to you. I don't know what Chris Cody's doing. What's up? Just start talking, brother. They're not screening these calls anymore.
Oye, quiero hablar con Pipo.
What's your name, bro?
Oye, yo me llamo Ricky.
Oye, Ricky, ¿qué hola, brother? Dime algo.
Oye, Ricky. Oye, mira, dile a la tormenta tropical Tropical Depression Dan que no venga por ahí.
Bro, I locked that door so that guy can't even get in here. That tropical depression's not getting in here today.
Dile cara de papa ese potero face que se quede tranquilo, que lo coja con take it easy.
Bro, he's not talking today. I'm turning off his microphone. Gracias. Oye, Nick, what's up, bro?
What's up, people? ¿Qué bolón, tiburón?
¿Qué bolón, tiburón? What's up? Cuéntame algo, brother. Cuéntame. ¿Qué me cuentas?
Canes over here. Whoosh, whoosh. We got some canes over here. Whoosh, whoosh.
Sorry, Bobby.
Oye, Cole, what's up, brother?
Hey, people.
What's up, Cole?
Hey, people, I'm a golf professional actually getting ready for work right now.
A what golfer?
To get some golf lessons out in San Diego.
Oh, yeah?
I need help. What do I wear? What golf outfit today?
Bro, the dopest threads you got, brother. I will wear... You have to wear pants where you work or no? You have to be professional?
I got to be professional. I got to wear some type of pants. No denim.
Bro, okay. So you do like N1 shorts. You put a turnover chain. You put a camiseta. And a dope, ¿cómo se llama? Bro, how do you say it? Bro, what's that hat called?
Hippie hoppa hat?
No, bro, the one that's like, you know.
You don't want to wear a fedora.
No, not a fedora. Get out of here with fedora. Fedoras are banned in Miami. Get out of here. No, the one that you put and you go in the water. What's that one called? I'm forgetting. What's that one called? Mike, you were wearing it last week, man. What's that hat called?
A swim cap?
No,
man. You wear in the water?
Yeah, you people are useless. Thank you, Cole. Sorry we failed you. Bobby, que vola, bro.
You're going to keep going with this? You're murdering the clock, people.
Bobby, que vola.
Dale, King Roy, shake that ass, brother, shake that ass. Shake that.
All right, bro, they're kicking me out of here.
This is the Dan Levatar Show with the Stuckats on the ticket.
Oye, súbelo. What's up, people? People show 786-456-4837 if you want to call in and tell me how dope the U.S. Oh, my God. I can already hear the tropical depression. What are you doing here, bro? Turn off his microphone. 786-456-4837. Que vola! Guess who's in today? Oh, before I even tell you, turn down the music for a second. We have a serious announcement. Let me use my Dan Le Batard journalist voice. Important announcement, people. At 9:05, we will be joined by Manny Diaz. Brother! Turn the music back up. That's it. That's the announcement. Manny Diaz is going to join us for an interview at 9:05 today. Que vola, easy! Oh, wait, no. Que lo que? You're Dominican.
Oh, there's a difference?
That's what you say. Dominicans say, que lo que? Que lo que?
Que lo que? What's
You don't
the
say
answer?
that?
What's the proper answer? No, I say hello and goodbye.
Oh, my God. Arrepentido. Another one. 786-456-4837. Chris, welcome to the People Show.
What's up, people?
¿Qué hola, Cere?
Que se enfoquen, otro juego de papa, otro juego de papa.
Bro, Papa game number 5 this week. Sorry, Chris.
Tell that depression to get away, baby. We're going to keep getting that depression away from us.
Eso es, brother. Eso
Dale,
es.
tipo.
Dale, Chris. Cuídate, brother.
Dale, cuídate.
Nos vemos. AJ, ¿qué hola, Cere?
CANES all day, every day. We're the best. MIAMI. I rep that 305, baby. Real talk. The fans want to know. Are we ever gonna? I love Billy, but are we ever gonna see people on TV? We want to know what this guy looks like. We want to know if he's really from Miami.
Bro, people's the dopest guy. What are you talking about? I'm dope. What do you mean? Have you seen Instagram? Cállate, bro. Get out of here.
Dale.
Gracias, Jajota, te veo. Oye, Brian, ¿qué hola?
¿Qué hola, people?
What's up, Brian? Dime algo.
40, una sopa de papa con 40.
Eso mismo, gracias, Brian. All right, people, let's get serious. Big game this week. Who are we playing? I've been told this is a big game this week. Who are we playing?
It's FSU week.
Bro, that's a joke. That team's terrible. What are they? They have a winning record at least? Why does the music stop? Put the music on. Fuego! DJ Fuego! Ponga la música. Oh, yeah.
Con esa. Y la cosa suena ra. Y la cosa suena ra. Scooby-Doo, pa, pa. Y el pum, 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 pum. Y el pum, 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 pum.
What's going on, Izzy? Why are you talking? You came to radio to just sit there and laugh in the corner like an idiota?
I'm not sure what language to speak in. I'm not sure what to say.
Dime algo. Ryan! Goodbye, Ryan. Ricky, ¿qué volá? Ricky, ¿qué volá?
Aquí Ricky, brother.
What's up, Ricky Bakery?
I wanna ask you something, bro. Why don't we go into a little business venture?
What is it, Dime? Peopleisdope@gmail.com if you have business inquiries. Peopleisdope@gmail.com. ¿Qué hola, Ricky? Let's do it right now.
Oye, every time the Hurricanes score, we want to do something to promote Miami and the 305. We're going to do the touchdown cazuela.
Oh, my God. Cazuela, brother. Can you get that into...
We get the cazuela. We borrow Abuela's wooden spoon so we don't damage it.
Of
so
course.
That when we're done, we can make the chicharrones and the tostones. So touchdown cazuela every time the Hurricanes score.
Bro, how do we get that into the stadium? They don't fit in my cargo shorts, bro.
Hey, listen, you know that most of us don't go into the game anyways. We bang the pots and pans outside when the Hurricanes score. You can hear it from inside the stadium.
Bro, I have an idea. We have a section. We need to talk to... Maybe I'll bring it up to Manny Diaz when he comes on now in a minute or two. We have a section called La Cocina. And in La Cocina, you take your cazuela and you take it all. And when they score, I don't have a cazuela with me. I need...
I thought people always had a cazuela.
Cállate, bro. Yeah.
Dale, brother.
Dale, bro. Te veo. Eric, ¿qué hola? You have any questions for Manny Diaz? He's coming on. Eric! Hi. What's wrong with these people today? They're a bunch of Izzies. They're here just laughing like dum-dums and they're not saying anything. Jordan, ¿qué hola? Dime algo, Jordan.
Hey, people, I'm in Boca Raton. I'm sipping on Patron. What's up, people?
Oh, yeah, Boca Raton, rat mouth. ¿Qué hola?
I'm surrounded by FAU Owls fans, man. They don't know what it's all about. It's all about the U, baby.
That's what's up.
What's up with that FSU turnover backpack, man?
Bro. Don't get me started on that. We'll get into that with Manny. I think he's here already. Let's take one more call. Oye, Pedrito, ¿qué hola?
Hey, vale, people.
What's up, Pedro? ¿Qué me cuenta, brother?
Ese güeyito es croquetita, people.
Eso mismo, brother.
Con leche, people. Papa rellena con café con leche.
Eso mismo, brother. Cafecito, croqueta, pastelito.
un pastelito de guayaba, people.
Bro, that is the best pastelito. I don't care what anybody says. Dan, I'm going to let you talk. What's your favorite pastelito, bro?
Man, I haven't,
Bro.
Oh, my God. Of course he hasn't had any pastelitos.
I haven't had a pastelito in like 5
Okay, turn
years.
off his microphone again. Enough with this guy. Oh, my God. Should we get to Manny? Is Manny there? Oh, God. What a big moment. That's it? That's all you've done today, is cough?
In Spanish, though.
Oh, my God. All right, guys, this is a big moment for the People Show. Manny Diaz. Manny, welcome to the People Show. No, turn on the music. Manny, you want music or you... It's a falta de respeto.
Dímelo, people, dame la música, bro. Give me the music, bro.
¿Qué hola, Manny? ¿Cómo estás? Oye, what's up with the D?
Oye, I said it. The D is on fire, baby. Gerald Willis. Oye, prepárate, bro. El gordito ese va a acabar con esa gente.
Eso es, bro. Dime algo. Tell me the game plan for this week versus FSU.
Oye, easy, bro. The game plan. Our defense. Our offensive playoff, bro. I told the defense already que unos cuantos intercepciones, we take it back for touchdowns. Y la ofensiva, we might even let Rozier play again, man. We might even let him get a chance this weekend, bro.
Bro, eso es lo que es right there. Oye, cuéntame algo. I've heard of la carreta, and now I'm seeing this mochila that people are calling la cartera. What's up with that?
Esa es la cartera, serio, yo creo que no sé lo que tienen ahí adentro de croqueta, de cafecito, pero no tienen, ¿cómo se llama?
No tienen wins, no tienen puntos, eso es lo que no tienen en esa cartera. Puntos y wins, y no tienen dobles en esa cartera.
Mira, I told the offense this week, okay? Listen, guys. Throw one for them to intercept para ver la cartera esta, bro. Para ver la carterita.
Bro, you know what's in that cartera? A giant pile of miércoles, brother. That's what's in there.
Ya tú sabes, people. Ya tú sabes.
Bro, how many points? Let me ask you something. Does anyone have any questions for Manny? I feel like I'm hogging him right now.
This is a shocking interview from Manny Diaz.
Cállate, Dan, ya.
Gordito, habla, gordito.
Manny, déjame
Habla, gordito.
Oye, how many points do you need the offense to score this week?
How many points do I need the offense to score, brother? Is that a joke, man? Esa ofensiva de ellos no puede hacer ni un punto contra nosotros. We can tell them to take that. I'm serious, man. I told Rozier, oye, prepárate que you're going to play this week, okay? Porque el otro va a meter como 4 touchdowns y vas a poder jugar en el segundo quarter, brother.
Bro, ¿y ese kicker te va a meter puntos o no? Porque si el offense no te da puntos, el kicker va a tener que, tú sabes, meter pelota ahí. Ya, el kicker.
El kicker está de vacaciones este fin de semana, brother. He don't need to play, man.
Bro, who has questions for Manny Diaz? 786-456-4837 if you want to talk to Manny Diaz.
This is the Manny Diaz.
Manny Diaz. This is Manny Diaz. Roberto, what's up? You're with people. It's here, Manny Diaz.
Hello.
Roberto?
We've lost Manny.
What? ¿Dónde fue? Okay, Roberto, anyways, you want to talk? Where's the music? What's going on? There's no Manny Diaz. There's no music. What's happening? Izzy's over here, callado. He thinks he's in the libreria. He's not talking about anything.
I only know half of what's being said.
Oh, my God. I don't understand this.
I do have a question for
You're
Manny.
supposed to be Hispanic, and you're supposed to be his voice on ESPN Hispano, and you can't even speak Spanish, bro. What a joke. Manny, llámame, bro. Oh. Oye, Josh, ¿qué hola?
Hey, people.
What's up, Josh?
I want to talk to Fat Chris.
What?
I haven't gained no weight in almost 2 months now. I've only eaten baked chips.
Cállate, bro. Estupidez. Oye, Dylan, what's up, bro? Dylan.
People.
What's up, Dylan?
We're here in Morgantown, baby. Mountaineer country. Let's go, Ears. Let me tell you, boys, you better be looking on that sideline because I got a good feeling there's going to be another board without people's stinking face on it, so I can
Shut up! Get out of here! Who is that? Without people's face, and the board is gonna be. Manny, you back?
Yeah, I'm back, man.
What's up, Manny? I'm sorry. I was talking to Dylan. I don't know who the heck I was. Perdóname, Roy.
Yeah, Mountaineer, la verdad, come on, bro.
Bro, la única montaña se va a esquiar en North Caro, ya le dije. West Virginia, ¿qué va para West Virginia?
Yeah, West Virginia, ni West Virginia, bro.
I got a question for Manny.
Okay,
dime.
Manny, why are you guys afraid to play the Gators?
Oh, my God.
Ay, bro, that's a touchy subject, man. You know, Pero los Gators están un poquito bajitos. They're a little bit low right now. So
Bro, we're not scared of anybody. Tell them right now. Oye, Manny, déjame. Un segundo.
Dime.
Listen, Manny can tell you this because he has to be professional. They're not scared of nobody.
Because
The
Manny's
Gators are
been
not scared of
professional so far.
What is that supposed to mean?
Tráemelo, porque yo lo quiero ver.
Not you, Manny. I would never tell you that. Cállate, easy.
No, I want to watch the Gators, so tell them to come on down.
Bring it down. What do they have? What kind of stupid thing do they have for a turnover?
Oh, we don't.
No, they don't believe in none of that.
We don't believe.
They just play football over there in games.
Barely. They barely play football. I don't know if you're watching. They're barely playing football over there. Omar, ¿qué voy a hacer? No, de verdad. Yo ahí a Gainesville. Oh, my God. No hay nada. En una pizzería ya hace todo. No hay café cubano. No hay... Oye, Manny. Eso no se dice.
Ok.
Ten cuidado, man. Un segundo.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
¿Viste lo que hizo Armando? Le dieron un jersey ayer a Armando, a Pitbull.
Sí, brother. A triunfar, pero aquí UM hasn't given him anything, bro.
¿Cuándo le vas a dar algo, Manny? ¿Tú trabajas ahí? ¿Cuándo le vas a dar algo?
Oye, we gotta get on that, bro. We forgot, man. We forgot about Mr. Pitbull.
That's unbelievable. Omar, ¿qué hola? What's up, brother? You're on with Manny and People.
Oye, Omarcito, tu primo, dame la música.
¡Súbelo, DJ Fuego!
¡Música, maestro! Cazuela, dale cazuela.
Yo no tengo, brother, me lo quitaron. Yo no sé dónde fue.
Es que, brother, con el clear bag no te dejan traer eso para el estadio anymore, man.
I forgot to tell you, what do you think of this idea we have from a caller? So we're going to have a section in the stadium called La Cocina, and everybody's going to take their cazuelas, and every time there's a touchdown, ding, 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 ding.
Oye, that is awesome, baby. Pero you know what you got to do, man?
What's that?
Mete las cazuelas con el trombón de la banda, así no te la pueden quitar, y después va para donde está la banda y se lo quita.
Brother, you're so smart, brother.
Ya tú sabes, por eso la defensiva mía is the best.
That's what's up. Alberto, ¿qué volá, Cere?
Oye, people.
What's up, Alberto?
We gotta give it up to FSU, because I hear you're in the studio con el cocodrilo ese, Easy Gutierrez. At least FSU plays us. They have the cojones.
The cojones, brother. Tienen la cojones.
UF. Vete para allá. Vete para afuera con UF.
¡Para afuera! ¡Y fuera! ¡Y
¡a los leones!
fuera! ¡Y fuera!
Oye.
What's up, Manny?
People.
Sorry. ¿Qué hola?
People.
¿Qué hola?
Oye, tú sabes que la ofensiva esa de FSU, man.
Ajá. Dímelo.
Nos las vamos a comer, bro. Esa gente, el equipo mío, oye, chicos, el equipo mío está en Miami de 8 de pelota, los Boomers.
Bro, los
tienen
Ponies.
más ofensiva que esta gente, Fede.
¿De veras? Es cierto, bro.
Tú sabes, bro. Yo creo que FIU, mira, ¿por qué no hacemos algo, bro? Cuando llegue FSU a jugar, ¿por qué no le tiramos a FIU a ver si acaban con ellos también?
Bro, I like that. You need to beat FIU to play the U.
I don't think this is Manny Diaz.
What do you mean?
Oye, ¿cómo que no, brother? Este es Manny, brother.
Oye, este es mi primo Manny Díaz, brother. Carpintero,
¿Este es el primo
brother.
de Pipo, brother?
Oye, Manny, te quiero mucho, brother. Nos vemos.
¿Qué le pasa al gordito, brother?
Bro, ese es tipo arrepentido. Yo no sé, esa tormenta tropical, depression, ya se fue del estudio. I don't know where he is, brother.
Por eso, that's why you guys didn't invite me in studio, right, bro?
Next time, brother. Next time we do this, if they let me, because already.
No, pues yo le traigo pastelito guayaba y queso al gordito.
Bro, shut up, Izzy. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm sorry, Manny. Brother, I'm sorry. Listen.
No te preocupes, primo.
Oye, te quiero, brother.
Oye,
nos vemos.
A Fede, te quiero, brother.
Chao. Dale, bro. All right, brother. That's it. That's the People Show. They're kicking me out of the studio again. See you next week.
This is the Dan Levatar Show with the Stugatz on the ticket.
The Heat was not the team that I wanted to talk about. The Hurricanes are the team I wanted to talk about. We were already arguing about this before.
Finally, bro. I've been waiting. Sorry, I couldn't be in studio today, Dan, but I called in. What's up, bro? Big win this week, bro. 21-7, I think, right? What was the score?
28-27. What happened? You were faded?
No. 21-7. Second half. That's all that counts, bro. That's what I saw. I got there in the third. 21-7 blowout. What's up with the voters? Why are we getting higher? We're blowing teams out every week, and we're not getting any higher in the polls. ¿Qué está pasando?
I mean, you're not that good.
What are you talking about? We're like 14 points.
It was an amateur hour at on the offense for both teams. Florida State's really bad.
I know. We beat them by 14. What are you talking about? Why are you so down on this team, Dan?
You know what? Hang up on him.
But no. Hang up on me. Hello. You're not going to hang up on me. Me colgaron.
No.
Hello.
Not yet. I'm merely threatening to hang up on you to see if you've got any more material.
Why are you going to hang up on me? We're just getting started on this team, on this game. Turnover chain was back. We took the cartera from them. Bro. What a week, bro. And then tailgate, I saw some cajachinas out there. I wasn't the only one this week. It was dope. Were you at the game?
I was.
Yeah, where were you?
I was. I was in a suite, of course.
Oh, my God. Man of the people.
I can't be with the
Dan
people.
Levitard, man of the people.
I can't be with the people. The people bother me.
Why do they bother you, bro? People are dope.
Because they get drunk.
And
then
you don't drink? Okay, please.
They start touching me.
Who's going to touch you, bro? Are you kidding me? Nobody's touching you. Who's touching you?
No, people get very friendly when they're drunk. Too friendly for my liking in sweaty, humid environments.
You just want a handshake. Hello, Mr. Levitard.
No,
nice
I could do. No, I could do without. I could do without any of that. You could just keep walking if you like. I'd be fine just going to my seat.
So we're on the same page then. It was a good week.
No, we're not on the same page.
What are you talking about?
They don't have a quarterback. They're off.
Two quarterbacks. Rozier and Nkosi. What do you mean they don't have a quarterback? They have plenty of quarterbacks. So on quarterbacks.
That was a bad football team that should have beaten you and got jobbed by the refs. Got jobbed by the refs, otherwise you would have lost that game, and it wouldn't have been a 14-point win in the second half. What you would have seen is your heart stolen because they tricked you on a play they were setting up all game.
How did they get jobbed by the refs? Explícame. What happened?
There was a two-pass play. And
they passed the line, Dan. You can only throw it forward once. I thought you knew that. I thought you were a sports expert. They're cheating. They got caught cheating. We're going to reward cheating all of a sudden? And even if they did get jobbed by the refs, which they did not, it happens to the U every single week. So it's about time it happens to another team, but it didn't happen. Don't get me started on this.
What did you like about that game other than the victory? Like, who showed you something on offense?
I thought you were going to hang up on this guy, Dan.
Okay, I tried to, and then you... Okay. Well, I'm hanging up on you, people.
You're not hanging up on me. I'm hanging up on you.
This is the Dan Levitar Show with the Stugatz on the ticket.
Okay, we covered the good. The great, actually, from the South Florida sports weekend. Dolphins' incredible win. We'll take your calls on that and other things at 786-456-4837. And it appears that Jimmy Butler's going to stay with the Minnesota Timberwolves for at least the start of the regular season. That's awkward. We'll get into that later. But the time has come. We have to address what the hell happened on Saturday night with the Miami Hurricanes and Virginia Cavaliers. Woo! Woohoo! It's not even like Virginia played well. They didn't play well. Dan, they were so bad, and we lost to a bad team.
Well, I don't think that you should have thought that FSU game was anything other than what it was, which is two teams hiding their quarterbacks, and you saw it. You saw it against Virginia. Like, you just don't trust their quarterbacks to do anything at all. Like, just simple competence. We're talking about don't go 12 for 36 with 3 interceptions.
The talking point from that game is the quarterback decision that Mark Richt made following Nkosi Perry's second interception early on.
He's got no good choices, Mike. If he'd gone to Rozier in the second half against FSU, I would have understood it. And furthermore, he would have started this game if he had done that. If he had done that and Rozier had benefited from all the short fields against FSU, they don't have a quarterback.
I'm with you. A lot of Canes fans have only seen Nkosi Perry produce on the field, and they didn't want to see the kid's confidence be shot and be pulled there. What I'm telling you is that Nkosi Perry, throughout his entire time here at the University of Miami, is flatly a bad practice player.
A bad practice player.
Flatly bad, and if you saw the reports leading up to this game, the Miami Hurricanes had their worst week of practice. So, put yourself in the shoes of Mark Richt. You have a quarterback, and there's trust issues there already. Remember, Perry was suspended against LSU. You don't know exactly what for. Let's just lump it in under trust. You don't trust this quarterback that doesn't play well in practice ever. He just had his worst week of practice
Does he play well in the games?
Well, hold on. Is there such a thing as the good quarterback who practices poorly? Like, is that something that exists, or does this mean that the guy who's practicing poorly is practicing at being bad?
There are quarterbacks that, for whatever reason, and this is in large part why I wanted to see Perry, that when the lights come on, they're just game players. And N'Kosi Perry, through his time here, brief though it was, he was performing a lot better in games than he had been in practice.
Or could it be that the reason he's a bad practice player is because our D is so dope? And when he plays in the games, the D's not as good as the U's D. Did you ever think about that? Geniuses? Pfft. What a surprise. The tropical depression is back. By the way, people, I'd just like to point out, we are 0-1 since I was hung up on so rudely last week and not allowed to come in on Friday to do my show.
People, I think that you should be quiet until the next big win, because I think there's nothing for you to
I think I will do the opposite of that because I brought a cazuela and I'm here. I'm for Cazuela and I said booyah, brother.
You can't hit the cazuela after losing to Virginia. What kind of cazuela is that? It's a faulty cazuela.
It's a cazuela that's still alive in the Coastal Division.
I was ready for this, Dan. I was ready to celebrate today. We went to Virginia. We were going to aplastar uvas. We were going to hacer vino, crush those uvas. I was going to, you know what? And Gato one told me, you know what, people? Let's take a week off of the escándalo. Let's drink some Prosecco and do this classy. And I was ready to do it. Never again. I am never doing that again. No more Prosecco, no more classiness. I was ready. I was so ready, Dan, with the UVA and the uvas. And you know when I drink the uvas? On New Year's. But we were going to make a special exception and comer uva, aplastar uva, hacer vino. And what happened? Giant bust this week. What? Because you kicked me out last week. What? And then I was banned from the show on Friday and I couldn't make noise and we couldn't talk to my callers.
What percentage of the audience knows that UVA spells uva, which is grape in Spanish, and furthermore,
100% of the dope ones.
Hold on a second. And what percentage of the audience then knows that on special occasions, Hispanics crush grapes with their feet?
Everybody knows that. Do you not know that? Is that not a universal thing that everybody does?
It's not a universal thing.
And at 12 o'clock on New Year's, you eat 12 uvas, baby.
Roy, did you know anything about
And another thing about New Year's. Sorry to interrupt you, Dan. You know what happens on New Year's?
So polite.
Yellow underwear. That's what you wear on New Year's for good luck. Unrelated to this, but just if we're talking New Year's traditions.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. And your parents make sangria? So... Whoa,
no, it's not made with their feet. No, the crushed grape with the feet are thrown out. They are not then consumed. You have not been eating sangria feet or drinking sangria Lebetard feet at every holiday that we've had, Roy.
Just making sure.
Everyone's mad at Mark Richt. It's not just the fact that he pulled N'Kosi Perry for Rozier and Rozier. I did a combination there of Rozier and Rozier. I'm still confused with this guy's name. I was hoping to never see him again.
Didn't you tweet this weekend that there's some fire on his seat? Little hot seat there?
No. This is the first. No, I didn't.
I saw a little late night tweet.
I said this is the first.
Chris, you saw a frustrated Miami Hurricane fan put a few coals, a few. Was it Bunsen burners or his sternos under Mark Richt's seat?
Oh, he is not on the hot seat.
You put some sternos under his seat. Guillermo, put it on the poll. Did Mike Ryan put some sternos under Mark Richt's seat this weekend on Twitter? Did he or did he not?
Is it ridiculous for me to say that this is the most mad the Miami Hurricanes fan base has been with Mark Richt, because that Virginia team had an extra week to prepare for an offense that's been really predictable. If you're sitting in the stands, you're barking out these Miami plays. You know on third and short, they're running a fullback dive.
They don't have a quarterback, and it's hard to consistently hide a quarterback. It is hard to win games, conference games on the road without a quarterback. But just beyond that, if I extend this to the audience, to Pipo, to you, to everybody in the audience, and I say, Miami the last 15 years, you've been NC State, right? The audience is going to argue with me, and the audience is going to be wrong. Mm-hmm. Like, you are NC State. You are middle of the pack ACC. Sometimes you'll win at Virginia, and sometimes you'll lose at Virginia. Virginia Tech has been better than you for 15 years in the conference. Yeah. 15 years, Virginia Tech has been better than you. You are NC State.
Yeah, largely agree with you. NC State's never been in a situation where if they won a conference championship game, they'd be in the college football playoff. And last year, they were punching above their weight class. We knew that they weren't that good, but hey, they'd won big primetime games, and if they beat Clemson, they would have been in the college football playoff. They're actually more talented this year, which is the frustrating part, and they took a step back because they can't block, and they don't have a quarterback. And the play calling, yes, vanilla offense, very predictable, but that's more manageable when you can block and you have a quarterback.
What the hell is going on right now? You sit next to this guy for 5 minutes, and it seems like he brought in haterade for everybody, and you're sipping on the haterade, and now you're questioning the you also. Let me call out just for a moment, if I may, Dan. Is that okay with you? What's going on with these voters? Why are we not in the top 25? I see like 10 teams with 2 losses. Let me ask you something. You think Texas A&M's 2 losses were more impressive than the U's 2 losses? Who the hell beat Texas A&M?
Yes, Alabama.
Yeah, well, the LSU.
Get out of here, Alabama. We lost to LSU's number 5 team. Who else did Texas A&M lose to? Exactly. Nobody knows.
Clemson.
Oh, please get out of here, Clemson. We lost to LSU and Virginia.
1 and 2. So they lost to 1 and 2.
Yeah, but you think that that's more impressive than the loss that you had in the first game of the. That was the first game of the test when you're supposed to lose. Is that not when you're supposed to lose if you want to be ranked? Yes. Okay, so we did the losing when we had to lose, and then we
Texas
lost another game, unfortunately,
right
when we
back
were
in there after
to
losing
lose.
to Maryland. After losing to Maryland in the first game, Texas has climbed right back in
That's
there.
because the voters love the schools like Texas and Michigan and LSU and Notre Dame and Oklahoma. They love those schools. Florida's in the top 10, 11, whatever, basically the top 10.
Florida might be the best team in the
Did you
state.
see what Florida did to LSU?
What?
Did you see the LSU team you lost to? Did you see that?
Yeah, they got a lucky interception at the end. They cagged that one. That was a lucky interception. They barely won that.
How about what they did this weekend, where they just slaughtered Georgia?
Oh, please. Georgia who? Who slaughtered Georgia?
LSU.
Yeah, no, I know. LSU's good. I'm telling you about Florida.
But who's
I told
Virginia
you LSU was the top 5 team in the country after the first week. When everyone else was saying
Virginia
it was
should be in the top 5, right, people? Virginia.
A top 3? Right now, 1 and 2 that I have, LSU, Virginia, number 3, the U. Who has Alabama played? Why are they always number 1? Who have they played? Honestly, tell me. Who have they? I haven't even looked at their schedule, but I'm assuming it's all Papa games. That's what they do every year. Papa games. And it's SEC. Oh no, SEC. Please get out of here. Louisville, Arkansas State, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, ULL. Who is ULL?
Raging Cajuns.
Raging Cajuns. That's a Sun Belt team, isn't it? Are they in the Sun Belt still? How are these teams allowed to play these soft teams? How is Alabama allowed to have this schedule every year?
Isn't Virginia a soft team?
Yeah. No, I told you top 2. Arkansas. They play the softest SEC teams. They play Sun Belt teams the rest of the year. No wonder they're always number 1. And then they lose at the end of the year, and then they sneak into the playoffs anyways. How does this keep happening? How is this allowed?
I'm so excited to see Virginia in the college football playoff now, according to your rankings.
Well, if they don't slip up, that's the thing, is that the uvas are slippery sometimes.
We don't have a quarterback, but guess who's to blame for that?
Yeah.
It's Mark Richt. This is the 3rd year of Mark Richt's tenure. He's a guy who's recruited David Green, Aaron Murray, Matthew Stafford. These are some of the greatest college football quarterbacks the game has seen. And he doesn't have one here 3 years into this experience. That's pretty inexcusable for a guy who's reputed to be a quarterback savant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the Achilles heel of the team. And if you're going to put pressure on Mark Richt, that's exactly where you do it, because this doesn't look fixable from here. It looks like they're going to have a 3rd quarterback, that they're going to have to find someone better than these 2 guys, and Kosi Perry has shown you exactly 0 that would suggest he's going to grow into something that's special. He's shown you nothing that would indicate that. Nothing.
It's going to have to be Jaron Williams. Otherwise, I'm not just going to be the only person throwing few coals under that seat. He is going to need to fix it with Jaron Williams, or he might not get another
Losses to Virginia will do that to you just because of what Virginia's reputation is, even though I don't think you're any better than Virginia.
Their best quarterback's suspended, maybe too.
You're Cade Weldon.
Cade Weldon, man. I've been saying it all year.
Cade Weldon suspended 4 games for being Cade Weldon.
All right, the U is back, baby. Quarterbacks who get suspended.
This is the Dan Levatar Show with the Stugatz on the ticket.
So here is the column. Can you guys look up what a wheelhouse is? I've been saying that for years, and I don't know what a wheelhouse is. Richt deserves better from Canes fans, parenthetically Mike Ryan. Why this is the time for patience, not criticism.
Okay.
You want me to keep reading?
Yeah.
So far, it's stupid.
Miami Hurricanes football has regressed so far in year 3 of the Mark Richt era. UM isn't sure who its quarterback is or if it has one it can trust. The Canes' play calling under Richt has become blasé more than inspired. All 3 of the above statements are true to various degrees. All 3 are being exclaimed lately in some form by disenchanted UM fans who always and predictably treat consecutive losses like a personal affront. But none of the 3 truisms should mean much in the broader context of what Richt has undertaken here. Just as America isn't great again because a slogan on a red hat says so, UM football isn't great again just because Canes fans want and wish it and demand it. Preaching patience always brings an outcry of exasperation, especially among fans who are lucky enough to have cheered 5 national championships between 83 and 2001 and treat a 6th as if it were a birthright. Is this castigating you, or what? What do you? He's just saying.
I'm trying to figure out what it is because it seems like a pretty easy column to write. No one's calling for Mark Richt to step down as head coach.
He's saying give Richt time. What he's saying, Randy Shannon was the Miami-born ex-Kane, the savior until he wasn't. Good riddance. Al Golden was the shining light with the perfect surname, and the frat boys wore white shirts and orange neckties to games just like him. He left chased out of town by torches and pitchforks. Give Richt time.
I mean, Mark Richt in his second year went 13-1 with Georgia. He brought them all the way back. Why is it taking him longer in the ACC with the Miami Hurricanes? The play calling is all on Mark Richt. He has defended that play calling by saying something that makes matters worse, by saying these are plays that have worked for 30 years.
Warren Sapp, right? You saw what he tweeted, right, after the Friday loss against BC. And the Hurricanes are loud about when they're unhappy. He tweeted, "It's official. The U is dead under Mark Richt," and he tagged him. Like he wasn't he wasn't hiding. Like he tagged at Mark Richt, and Cody writes, "That's 5 exclamation points to convey something that is neither official nor even true or fair."
I mean, Miami can run the table and finish with the same record they did last year, but this wasn't about being the same as last year.
Mike, I think you probably need to back off the idea of running the table. Like we've seen the last...
No, they could.
But I'm just saying, like you've been saying for a while, the idea of running the table, and then they go to BC and there's no table to be run, and then they get hit over the head by a table.
Yeah, they get run out of the building. No, I get it, but these games are winnable games. There isn't a Clemson on the schedule, but I know what you mean. There was a Virginia and Boston College on the schedule, and I thought we were done with that.
What Clemson did to Florida State alarmed me, because Florida State and Miami were kind of the same when they played. And Clemson did to FSU what they did to Miami in the championship game.
Look, Mark Richt in his second year in Georgia took a team that was 8-4 the previous year and built them to a 13-1 season in which they won the Sugar Bowl. Okay, Mark Richt has turned programs around quickly. Hell, Mark Richt turned this program around quickly last year. They were in a New Year's Day game. They were in the Orange Bowl. They were playing in the ACC Championship. The play calling is vanilla. Yes, the quarterback is an issue.
That's the reason.
That's always going.
But that's the reason.
Oh, it's always going to make the play calling look worse. But who's responsible for the quarterback?
That's right.
I mean, you got a fifth-year senior back there at quarterback,
and you haven't been able to find anyone better than.
And that defense is legitimately good. They didn't play good against Boston College, so you have to say to yourself, what's wrong with this team? And the defense is loaded, so it's like the offense is what you look at.
The defense is elite. They absolutely get a pass for Boston College. What was just a bummer was seeing Boston College. They took that extra week of preparation, and they did different things on offense. And Miami, yeah, they put DJ Dallas in the Wildcat. We did some of that last year, but dudes were running slants out there. They're just such a predictable offense. It is not a good thing that we as fans know which plays are coming, because a defensive mind like Adazio with an extra week of preparation is definitely going to know what's coming.
You don't give Adazio an extra week. He's like Belichick.
Do not put it on the poll. Do you give Adazio an extra week? A resounding hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no. Especially when you're trotting this offense out there. It's frustrating. People deserve to be mad as hell because they raise expectations around here.
Who is Adazio, by the way?
He's a Boston College head coach. I mean, you don't give him a week.
He's interesting looking, is he not?
He was a part of that Urban Meyer staff.
Mike, can you find for me the story that Mark Richt told on Highly Questionable about his career and his life as a quarterback? Because Mark Richt's inability to find a quarterback is funny in the context of this story that he told. Mark Richt has been very good to this show and to Highly Questionable. Listen to this. Listen to this. This is crazy what he says here.
When I went to college to play football at the University of Miami, I ran into another guy named Jim Kelly, who was a freshman quarterback the same time I was. I had to watch him live out my dream. So it was very difficult to see a lot of my world shatter because sports was it, you know. My senior year was the year that Vinny Testaverde and Bernie Kosar came in as freshmen.
Oh, no.
And then when I, the funny thing is, when I left Miami, I got a free agent shot with the Denver Broncos, and the day that I signed was the day Elway decided to, he got traded to Denver, got cut there. The next year I go to the Dolphins, and Dan Marino was there. So.
Come on, get out of here.
I'm serious. So, I think God knew I was going to coach quarterbacks, and I needed to know what a good one looked like, you know. I think I was the fourth best quarterback in the world at the time, but we had Kelly, Marino, and Elway, so they made it tough for me to prove it.
You've got precious little proof that he knows what a quarterback looks like, right?
I mean, not at Georgia. Not at Georgia when he's got, Shockley and David Green and Aaron Murray and Matthew Stafford. He brought in N'Kosi Perry 2 seasons ago. He was a number 3 ranked dual threat quarterback. Tua was atop that list. Sometimes these kids don't work out. It's hard to evaluate high school kids. I get it, but where's the other option? Malik Rozier is the best option. I believe him when Mark Richt says Malik Rozier is our best option if we want to win this game. He's also 1-6 against his last seven Power 5 opponents. Okay? He's simply not good enough. And
he's a terrible coach, bro. That's it. He's as good a coach as he was a quarterback. That's all that clip told me. He's a terrible quarterback. He's a terrible coach. Get out of here already, guy. Enough. Leave my town. Take your quarterbacks with you. Trade them. Get us new quarterbacks. Do something, bro, because it's not working. It's not working right now, Dan, and I'm sorry to interrupt because I was trying to show you a little bit more respect because I've been disrespectful to you in the past. But since you kicked me out and you hung up on me, we haven't won a game.
You're going to put this on me?
We haven't won a game since you kicked me out of here. We need more excitement. We need more booyah. We need something. We need it out here. We need something. This team needs to wake up already. It's embarrassing. They brought this Richt here to fix the program. What is he doing? Nothing. Nothing. The same thing that every other coach has done here for the past 20 years. Nothing.
I love the sound of you moving away from the microphone to dig the cazuela out from under Billy's desk and the sausages in there.
Despiértate. Enough of the losing. I broke my spoon.
You did break your spoon.
It broke. That's how mad this guy has me, bro. It's a joke already. Win these games. Who are these teams? They're going to lose to Duke again? That school has a track around their football field.
They fixed that.
They fixed that in the track.
Because Cutcliffe's been successful.
They're so much better than you are. With their former track around the field.
This is the Dan Levatar Show with the Stuttgarts on the ticket.
Tomorrow! What's up, bro? I'm back. Enough of this. Since I've been out of here, this team has been doing nothing but losing, and I was trying to respect the tropical depression, but no more. This season has gotten out of control, and I'm back. 7-8-6-4-5-6-4-8-3-7. If you want to call and talk about how dope this team is, bro.
But you got to fire some people, don't you?
Bro, don't get me started. Don't get me started. I don't know what Richt is still doing here. I don't know why he's still calling plays.
I don't know what's going on. Why are they so loyal to this guy? Why? I was listening today to Ron Duncan in the morning. He's talking about when's the last time that you lost 3 straight games. You know when it was? Last year. And you know who the coach was? Mark Richt. Mark Richt. Get out of here, Richt.
Who do you replace him with?
Anybody, bro. Anybody. I'll replace him.
There it is. The last 15 years of UM football right there.
I can replace this guy. I can coach this team, Dan.
Not that guy.
786-456-4837. Bring Saban down here.
Yes, there it is. Yeah.
I can get behind that.
Yes.
You don't think that people want Saban? By the way.
Terrified.
Guys, before we get into the game tomorrow. Big event tomorrow. Big event tomorrow at Jay Wakefield.
Jay Wakefield, baby. Amin's going to be there. Big celebrity Amin is going to be there.
Amin's going to be there. Chris Cody's going to be there. Roy Bellamy's going to be there. Bro, everybody's going to be there.
Is Pipo going to be there?
What time does it start? What time does it start?
6.
6 p.m.? That's a little early. What time is kickoff? Is at 6? I heard the beer's out at 6. Kickoff, I think, is at 7, so I'll be there around 9-ish. But I will be there. 786-456-4837. I'm giving away tickets to the event today. I'm giving away tickets to the event today.
What?
You can get on my list.
What?
That's right. You just have to have a dope call.
People's private list?
That's right. When you get there, just tell them you're on people's list. That'll get you in for free.
Thought it was free already.
When you call in, I'm going to give away tickets to tomorrow's event, and you can get on my list and get it for free. Amin, not on my list.
Extra free.
Not on my list. Amin Al-Hassan. You know what? You may not be invited if you continue with this.
People, you know where I went to school, right?
Where'd you go to school? The U?
No.
Where'd you go to school and who cares?
Georgia Tech.
You went to Georgia Tech? Get the hell out of here, Amin. Get out of here.
That offense. Get that offense out of here.
What? Are you serious? You went to that school?
I went to Georgia Tech, yeah.
So you're going to be cheering for the other team tomorrow?
Hell yeah. My alma mater.
You're not invited. That team is so whack. Why would you cheer for them? What are you, bumblebees?
Yellow Jackets, man.
Bumblebees, bro. The wackest.
You're a weather system. You're not even a thing.
Bro. Does anyone run away from bumblebees? Does anyone put up boards when bumblebees are in town? Hell no. Hell no, they don't do that. 786-456-4837. By the way, we need a new quarterback. I'm just going to say it right now. Enough with this. And what are they doing with Jaron Williams, Dan Levitard? You're an expert in this town with this red shirt business. What are they saving him for? These games count. Why haven't they played him yet?
They're giving.
What are you gonna do? That's like I don't understand the people that save things for later. Every 2 weeks you get paid, right?
Yes.
So spend the money, bro. You're gonna get it again in 2 weeks. We have a quarterback. We need a quarterback. Play the quarterback already. What are you doing, Margaret?
I thought the Cazuela was to celebrate things.
What is there to celebrate right now? Other than our massive comeback tomorrow and the re-release of the can. What's it called? What's Billy's can called? Put it on the poll. That's going to get re-released. My beer El Jefe is going to get released and introduced to the world tomorrow. Oye, Jorgito, que hola, Sere! Jorgito, you're supposed to talk now, bro. I took your call. Start talking.
Jorgito, Pepito, what's up, man? It's your boy Lord here. Come on, my brother.
What's up, brother? Que hola. What are you doing this weekend, bro?
Aquí, que vuelta, Hey, bro. Listen, man, listen. I know Dan and Stu and everyone got us down on the Canes, okay? But we're going to win these last 3 games. Ya tú lo sabes.
Bro,
okay?
You already know we're going to win that game. Then we're going to play Clemson, and we're going to get in the playoffs. Sorry, bro.
Of course, the planets are going to align because we're the Canes. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Hey, I heard you said that story about us in West 32 or no sé qué, or in the beer pong or lo que sea, pero did you tell them the story over at St. Brennan? When we did it at St. Brennan?
Bro, we don't talk
With
about
the
that.
high seat?
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that, bro. That was when we were in high school. Let's forget about that, bro. Don't bring that up. Don't bring that up right now, bro. What happened in Westchester stayed in Westchester, bro. You know that already.
I know. Perdóname, brother. I'm sorry.
Bro,
Oh, you going to Pitbull concert?
Bro, that, of course I'm going to be there. When is it? He's coming back? He was just here 2 weeks ago. Bro, Armando's my boy.
I got a special show. Bien caro, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah? When is it, bro? Tell me. Dímelo. Are you coming tomorrow? What time are you going to get there? Jorgito's on the list. Jorgito, felicidades, brother. You're on the list tomorrow.
Oye, un abrazo, bro. Me debo ir, pero un abrazo.
Te quiero mucho, bro. Te quiero mucho. Dale. Oye, Jordan, what's up, bro? You're on the People Show. Oh, tremendo TBT. Jordan, what's up, bro? Jordan, what's up? Dime algo.
Hey, people.
Jordan.
I'm driving through Columbus right now. I got a head coach for you, Urban Meyer.
Bro, bring that guy over here. We need him. He can come coach Brandy again, right? Was he Brandy's coach?
No, you got Urban. Urban gonna bring you national championship.
Urban Meyer. I didn't even think about Urban Meyer, bro.
You need more click. Urban Meyer, baby. 2 years.
Urban Meyer's coming. Urban Meyer.
2 years.
That's right. That's what's up. That's what's up. Dan, what do you think? Urban Meyer?
Who did you think he was mentioning at the beginning with Brandy? What were you talking about?
He said Columbus, bro. That's where Brandy went to school. Brandy went to school at Columbus. That's in Miami, bro. With Chetter also. He went to school with Chetter. Now he's on the U. And that's the one that they kicked out of the game against LSU. And I told you when they kicked him out of the game, we were going to lose that game because the refs were cheating us. I told you that was going to happen, and that's exactly what happened. Oh, thank you, Jordan.
Jordan didn't get on the list. He didn't
Sorry, Jordan, you're on the list. If you come to just say that your name is Jordan, you're on the list tomorrow. Pepito, que hola, 786-456-4337, People Show.
Oh, yeah, people, we all know that bumblebees are in danger, so we don't even have to talk about the murder, the assassination this weekend against the Georgia Tech yellow whatever.
Is this Lorenzo? Lorenzo, get that hell off the line. You're not invited to the event. You're not coming next week. You're not coming tomorrow. Goodbye, Lorenzo. Yeah, dale. Enough of Lorenzo. Bro, I hate that guy so much.
We haven't given away any tickets yet to this event.
I put Jorgito's on the list and Jordan's on the list. I think that people now are just going to go up and say their names Jorgito and Jordan, though. And they're going to get into the event. 786-456-4837 if you want to get to the event tomorrow. Jay Wakefield Brewing. Amit, you're coming to cheer for the other team?
To cheer for the other team.
Bro, do you know what's going to happen to you if you come in those colors, the Bumblebee colors tomorrow?
You going to win?
Get the hell out of here. You're just starting to try. You're trying to get me angry, and it's not going to work.
By the way, this guy's swinging a pan in here. I feel threatened.
I think I broke something, to be honest with you. Look at this. I'm denting Dan's things over here. Oh, yeah, Dove. Que hola, hacer? What do you want to talk about? Dove? Dove?
Yeah.
Dave? What's your name, bro?
Dove, I'm here.
Dove, what's up, bro?
What's going on, man? I wanted to talk about Zion Williamson.
That's not what we're talking about. Sorry to hang up on you, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the U. We're talking about the case. We're talking about the event tomorrow. We're talking about the game. What else did I write down? What do we need?
Zion could be the Canes quarterback, probably, actually.
That's ridiculous. That guy's a basketball player. No seas estúpido. This guy talking about a basketball player is going to come and be a freaking quarterback for the team. You know what we need? We need people that are committed to this team, committed to this program, committed to winning. We need this Kelly Bryant guy to come down and lead this team. That's what we need.
What about
we have a quarterback out there that we can get, Kelly Bryant. He's going to be about the U. He's going to be about the team. He's not going to quit on us. That's what we need.
We should trade for him.
Do you think I'm an idiot? You think that I know that it's too late to trade for players? 786-456-4837 if you want to talk about how dope the Canes are.
I got a coach for you.
Who?
Paul Johnson.
Who the hell's that?
Coach of Georgia Tech.
Why did you come today?
You don't have
if you don't mind me asking you. Why did you come today?
You don't have a quarterback. So what offense should be running? The one that doesn't require a quarterback.
We have this Jaron Williams who doesn't play for some reason because Mark Richt doesn't want to play him because he's saving him, I guess, for a rainy day. And guess when was a rainy day? Last Saturday. There was a huge storm going on and we didn't use our quarterback that we've been saving for a rainy day. If we have someone that can throw in the rain, why don't we have him throwing in the rain? Mike, welcome to the show.
Tipo, que hola, mi hermano.
What's up, Mike?
Oye, I got a great idea, bro. This trick thing ain't working out. Let's bring back Jimmy Johnson right now.
Bro, let's get Jimmy Johnson right now. That's a great idea. Mike is on the list. Mike, I will see you tomorrow. You got a +3. Mike is coming tomorrow to the event at Jay Wakefield. 786-456-4837. Mark Richt is coming back. By the way.
But we don't need tickets, though, I thought. Isn't this a free event?
Is there someone at the door even?
Yeah, there's a list. All dope events have a list and have someone at the door. And tomorrow's going to be a dope event at Jay Wakefield Brewing at 6 o'clock. But the game is at 7. And there's going to be a list if you want to come. I don't even know this person's name. Hello, you're on the show. What's your name?
Hey, Louis, bro, I'm from Belen, man, just like you.
Dale, bro. Me, I think go to Belen. Get out of here. ¿Qué hola, Luis?
I don't know, bro. What are the Kings going to do? They're a mess. What are we going to do?
A mess, bro. This is just, listen to me. Let me explain something to you. I don't know if you cut on to hurricane season every year from July to November, June to whatever. Sometimes hurricanes break up, all right? And then they re-strengthen and they get stronger. They start out as a depression. Then they break up. They're like a category 1. They break up. And then 2 days later, bing, bang, boom, they're a category 4. And that's exactly what's going to happen with this team. We're coming back. We're going to win the next 3 games. And then we're going to make it. And we're going to play Clemson. And we're going to beat Clemson. And we're going to make it to the playoffs. Do you have anything else to say, Luis? Are you even there anymore?
Oh, God, Billy, I'm worried. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go board up my house.
Who the hell is Billy? Get out of here.
So he's not on the list?
He's not on the list. Get out of here.
He said he was going to board up his house.
We can really tell the enthusiasm is waning for this team because nobody's calling it. The first few weeks of the season, we got so many calls.
This segment was a lot easier when the team was winning. 5 and 4, it's been a little bit harder of a segment to do.
A little bit of a slog.
He's boarding up his house. You know what you don't board up your house for? The Bumblebee's break!
This is the Dan Levatar Show with the Stugatz on the ticket.
People makes me think of poor Michael Irvin out here banging pots and pans for 2 dilapidated franchises, University of Miami football and Dallas Cowboys football.
Oh, yeah, thank you, bro. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. I'm remind them of Michael Irvin, the playmaker, bro. Guy's dope. Why was that guy sweating? You know who would be sweating? Mark Richt. That guy should be sweating. What's Michael Irvin sweating about? Talking to Stephen A. Who cares?
You could catch Pipo and a can that may or may not be named after him, sort of, tomorrow at Jay Wakefield.
If there was any confusion in the first segment, it's totally free. No tickets are needed.
There's no list.
Is your dad coming?
It's totally free for the people that are on my list, and those are the people that called in and had dope calls. And the people that didn't call in and didn't have dope calls have to deal with whatever they have to deal with when they get there. But they're not going to go to the door and say, hey, I'm on people's list, because that's only Jorgito and Jordan. Those are the only people that had dope calls in the first segment.
VI people.
Anyone can get in.
Are you going with your father, Chris?
I'm going. I honestly haven't asked him, so we'll see. I'm definitely going to be there, though.
Greg's making an appearance?
He's not sure yet, and Greg he can ask for appearance fees and everything else. Greg is he's very entitled, he's very spoiled, he thinks he deserves things. He was announcing the other day that he got a new ESPN contract. What was that about? When did that happen? How did that happen?
I think now he has to do like an extra few appearances, like fill-in work, not just on Tuesdays. But yeah, he's bragging about it.
Breaking news, Greg Cody's on people's list. Boom.
Chris, do you think on December 15th, because we put tickets up for sale to this Marty party that's going to include Mike Ryan DJing, what kind of attraction, do you think it would be? And I was thinking of maybe having the Herald subscription booth out there in order to bribe people and get Greg Cody his clicks. Where Chris is sitting at a seat just showing the video of his drunken father falling into the bushes outside of his home. I feel like we should parlay that, because Greg Cody betrayed me on my engagement and everything else. We should absolutely shame him, but also while making money for his son so he can only complain about it so much.
Or they have to click on a column and show me that they've done it for longer than a minute, and then they get to see the video. Or just pay me. That works, too.
Yeah. Well, first of all, this was supposed to be at the Mas Miami event a couple of months ago, right? There's supposed to be a booth and people would come up.
Chris was at a wedding, so he decided not to do it. Chris, it was very busy.
Well done. No, I actually like the idea of people coming on their phone, clicking on an article, scrolling through it, and that's right in front of Chris. And that way Chris confirmed, okay, you've done it. Here's your view.
Plus $1.
I know this doesn't really sell it, but I've shown the video to a handful of people, and it's just it's a little underwhelming because it's a little dark, but it's
him falling into the bushes drunk and sort of slurring some words.
Oh no, it's embarrassing for him, but the people are expecting this big payoff. It's really just a drunk guy, like disheveled, falling into a bush.
It's not how you sell things. It's not how you promote things. You don't tell people it's not a good video.
This is the worst sales job I've ever heard in my life.
This business is not working so far, where he comes out and the commercial he does for his product is you probably shouldn't buy it.
It's the best video ever.
It's too late for that. $2, get out of here.
You know what's funny?
Whoa!
Yeah, that is kind of harsh. No, you know what's funny is as the mythology of all the different events converge. So I know there are people out there who think that this is a video of Greg Cody falling in the bushes with mashed potatoes in his hair. Like people have started to like combine into this gumbo of Greg Cody, failures all into one video.
There's also people that have tweeted us, I can't wait to go to the event at Jay Wakefield's on December 15th. So we really need to make sure we're clear.
Okay. Yeah, people are very passive listeners on radio. So this is the way this works. On Saturday, people and his crew are going to be at Jay Wakefield.
On Saturday, drop everything, stop everything that you're doing, and show up at Jay Wakefield. You're on my list now. You can get the beer. You can get the can. You can meet some different people.
Tomorrow,
Saturday, November 10th. So 10th, right?
Is it? I don't
6
think it is.
p.m.
Yeah,
That's what time. The can is dropping. 7 p.m. kickoff. So we can make those stupid bumblebees go from endangered to extinct.
No, we shouldn't do that. Bees are important.
Yeah, very important.
Bees are whack.
Also, they're not endangered.
Very important to the ecosystem.
Bees are whack. I feel like that's how people ends every argument, no matter what it is, by calling something whack.
Try to beat that argument, bro. What are you going to do? Bees aren't whack? Okay. Good luck with that argument, bro. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's either whack or he ends it with dope. Something's dope.
I cannot tell you that you guys are headed towards something here that is excruciating, which is having the cruddy team, and now you have to play the option offense. You have the cruddy team, and here comes the option offense, and they're gonna make you crazy with the amount of times they make it on 4th and short. They don't care at all. 3rd and 2 is just a fullback dive, and they're keeping the ball. It's a very frustrating team to play against.
I hear you guys every day complain about Miami not having any quarterbacks. The quarterback plays subpar. I said, well, why don't you just play like us? We don't have a quarterback either.
Georgia Tech does not ever have a quarterback who can throw the ball. They didn't they have a game this year? They ran up the score with 2 passes. They threw 2 passes all game.
Gap discipline, man. It's important against Georgia Tech.
Life hands you lemons, man. What do you do?
Do you guys have any confidence about this, though? Because Georgia Tech is marginally better than Miami, will be favored in the game. And I just never know how to predict option offenses because Miami's defense should be able to smother that kind of offense with speed, but I have no idea if they'll do it.
This team makes me nervous when Miami's supposed to be good, and they're bad this year, so I don't know what the hell to think.
Be afraid. That's what you should be. You should be afraid, people.
Do you feel like being a Georgia Tech fan, Georgia Tech football fan, is a bit of misery? Because here is Amin Al-Hassan. You're watching a kind of football, the modern age. It's honestly like watching a gorilla happen upon an iPad.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I'll tell you, I'll say what so many people who claim to be NBA fans from the 90s. I miss when games were 79 to 78. Hard, gritty, whatever. That's what football, Georgia Tech football is all about. It's all about hard grit. Right? Like none of this newfangled forward pass stuff.
Put it on the poll. If you're selling hard grit, is it because you have nothing else? If you're selling your hard grit, it's because you don't have a player anyone cares about.
Georgia Tech's all about taking that L. That's what that school's about. You know why, I mean? Because they're whack.
Go ahead and argue with it. I mean, I dare you. You go ahead and try to argue.
I double dare you, bro. Double dare.
Whoa.
Unless you're going to take the physical challenge, this thing's over right now.
Wait, what's the physical challenge?
An excellent question.
What'd you say?
What's the physical challenge?
Bro, I don't know. It's usually something like you throw a frisbee and you have to knock down things. It's from a show called Double there, bro.
Oh.
You're that old, you don't know what I'm talking about? Jesus.
You got to race me.
Slide down a slide full of slime or something.
You guys have your Heat jerseys on right now, your Miami Vice Heat jerseys in honor of this Miami Heat Friday. Al-Hassan's got one that says Al-Hassan across the back. I hope he goes to the arena wearing that.
So 2 things. One is it's not the Miami Vice jerseys because there's some copyright stuff there. It is the Vice jerseys of Miami or the Heat Vice jerseys. You can't say the name of that show because they own the name of that show. Second of all, we were actually having a little conversation before you walked in. Roy's got a Bellamy jersey on. Billy's got a Gill jersey on. And as I walked in, I said, what number did you guys pick? And, I'm trying to, I like the numerology behind it. And I look at Chris, and Chris, which number you pick? And he picked 3. And then he turns around, and Chris got a Wade jersey. And basically, the Miami Heat were gracious to give everybody here a personalized jersey. Say, hey, pick your number and pick your name. And Chris picked 3 and Wade. So basically, you got a free Dwayne Wade jersey.
It's a heady play. I know you guys are all jealous. Billy's sitting over here with a Gill jersey. What's he going to do with that?
I mean, I feel like the intention was to give us jerseys. It was a nice thing. It was
a
very
nice gesture.
Nice. Yeah. Now you're just asking for things.
I think the intention was for us to wear the jerseys.
I've got to tell you, the Miami Heat did a nice thing for an organization, an outfit that hasn't earned it, doesn't deserve it in any way. We're pretty useless. But they come through here, and of course, it becomes everyone fighting over the jersey.
Where was my jersey, bro? I didn't get a people jersey.
That's exactly what happened. My father was
People
complaining because he
69
got
if you
a
want to
Poppy
send
jersey,
one.
but he wanted a mommy jersey. He wanted to get one first. And I'm looking around. I'm like, really? This is our crew. They keep
I think Stugat's got like 7
got
jerseys.
2 for his daughters. Yeah, and it's like, here we go. This is exactly Stugatz did. He ends up with 2 unbelievably small jerseys, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's happening there?
This is why we can't have nice things.
It is why. Like, I would not. Some Miami Heat representative walked back, like grumbled his way back to work. Those bleeping ingrates. Like, I just came back from the manufacturer. I got El Hassan, Gill, and Bellamy stitched to the back of these things. And what do? They ask me for more. If that's not our crew in a nutshell.
As he drove away disappointed in his giant truck full of equipment.
This is the Dan Levatar Show with the Stugatz on the ticket.
This is the guy who invented the turnover chain, and now he returns to the University of Miami, a conquering hero after being the conquering hero for a couple of minutes in Philadelphia.
A short little vacation to Philly, and then right back to Miami. Yeah.
So I'm wondering, Manning, congratulations on what sounds like your dream job. Thank you for joining us. What was the hardest conversation or phone call that you had to make when you realized, I got to tell Temple I'm getting out of here?
The athletic director, Pat Kraft, is a big time guy. I mean, one of those guys you talk to him for 2 minutes and you realize this is one of those rock star ADs, and we had bonded so well through the interview process, and then after getting up to Philadelphia, but to his credit, he was super professional, super cordial. There was a couple of guys that sat on their board of trustees who, the same thing. I mean, those guys it is hard to get a head coaching job.
Were you embarrassed?
Yeah, you got 2.
Yeah, you got 2 in a couple of weeks. But were you embarrassed of the having to go back and forth? Nobody liked that feeling. Nobody likes that. So
the very first moment when I found out that Coach Richt had retired, the instinct, the gut instinct wave of emotions that came across me first was for Mark. Because, Mark's a friend. He's a friend of everybody here in the building and on the staff, and that was so shocking. So the first thought is that what, holy cow, like what could have gone through that to bring him to that decision. My second feeling was for Temple. Because I think, just a gut instinct, none of us like to let somebody down.
Oh, you're like, I got to break up. Your second feeling is I got to break up. We just started dating. I got to break up.
You hear these stories from time to time, and then all of a sudden you're like realizing, and I understand at this point there's no telling that the Miami opportunity is even going to present, but you're just like, oh, are you going to be in the middle of this story? Are you because it just the odds of what happening were so astronomical. It was like I said, if it had been written into a script, it had been thrown in the trash for being unbelievable.
Well, can you explain to us in retrospect, right? Because clearly nobody saw this coming with Richt, even though he did say if he didn't get it turned around quick, he was going to leave the job. In retrospect, what were the signs that this is something that he was struggling with?
I honestly, goodness, I don't think anybody saw him. I don't think anybody saw him. I mean, because that certainly would have come out even as the talk of me leaving to go to Temple. I mean, I think everybody in the building, I mean, obviously everyone knew that we were highly disappointed in terms of the way that the year played out. the whole goal and the conversation in staff meetings going forward was, how will we make sure this never happens again, and what are going to be the fixes, and what has to change, and it never, and that's why this really, really caught everybody off guard.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I'm wondering, Manny, did you call Miami or did Miami call you?
They reached out to me, and that's really how the contact began.
What would you tell us was your most memorable experience working as a production assistant at ESPN? Billy, he wanted to be you. He wanted to be you for a minute. He wanted when you were studying at ESPN. What are the things you remember?
Well, number one, it was great for me as an experience because I learned to work at a very high standard. You get to learn from a place that was the industry standard, and it was, Bristol was a lot different place, in the 90s than it is today.
Are we not the industry standard anymore? Back off.
and it's different, as you know, but to be able to learn, and to learn how to do something all the way right, that's something that's good. If you do it good, that stinks. That's got to be great. It's got to be exceptional. It's got to be the best. That was a great education. Obviously, I had a chance, really the part that sort of pushed me to get into coaching. I had a chance to cover the Super Bowl between the Packers and the Patriots down in New Orleans and be there for a week. But the thing I always remember about my time at ESPN was my last day at work. My last day at work, I was put in highlights, and I was assigned Tiger Woods' Sunday round at the Masters when he won his first Masters. So if I want to figure out how long since I worked at ESPN, it was Tiger's first major at Augusta.
What can you tell the people who don't understand what it means to you to be Cuban in Miami and the specifics of your story that Miami would understand better than any other part of the country?
Yeah, I think it's a quintessential Miami story, which again, I don't know if anybody would get other than us, which I kind of think that's sort of why UM is unique, because I think we get us more than everybody else. And when I say us, I don't mean Cuban. I mean everybody from Miami, everybody that makes up South Florida and from wherever we come from, because normally if you're here and if you're from here, you are either not from here or your parents are not from here, and if they are, then almost certainly their parents are not from here. So we all just sort of got here. And the example of I'm kind of the sort of the Hollywood story. My mom's family are the transplants from the Northeast, and my dad's family, of course, came from Cuba. When they met, and it's a place where everybody had to make, because it's not a place where everybody's been living here for hundreds of years, 200 years. It's a place where everybody had to go make it based off their merit, and a lot of people came here with nothing. And just simply through hard work and determination, it sort of rose to the top in the city of Miami. And if you would have told me that when I was a kid that I'd be sitting here as the head coach at the University of Miami, that would be, it would seem absurd, but maybe that's exactly why it fits and fits sort of the way that things are in Miami.
That's the positive part of the story for Manny Diaz, the new University of Miami football coach, but he hasn't had to endure a lot of this. Even at Texas, he hasn't had to endure exactly something like this, which comes with being a head coach.
Manny Diaz was introduced today at Miami. Am I missing something? I just thought he was introduced at Temple. Manny, would you mind explaining, please?
I do want to apologize, especially to the players at Temple. However, in the short time that I was there and just being around the guys and understanding the culture in that locker room and the talent in that locker room, I have every confidence that team understands that they're built to win.
Manny, you're full of crap.
Manny?
Are you guys there?
Yeah. Are you?
I thought it'd be fun. I thought it'd be funnier to just let you
throw it over to me.
Welcome to head coaching.
I thought it'd be funnier if we just let that sit in your lap for a second.
I got you. Yeah. Well, I am taking him off the offense coordinator list. I'm telling you that right
now. I want to introduce you. I'm sure you're familiar with somebody who just burst into the studio demanding to be heard from here. People, what do you got? What do you got for your new coach?
Get out of the way here, damn Manny! Que hola, city! What's up, bro? Hey, what's with this weird energy? Like a funeral, like a velorio in here today, bro. What's happening? It's a party.
It's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, bro. Congrats. I'm happy for you. Listen, as soon as the job became available, I knew there was one person for this job. Someone's going to be here through thick and thin. And there's a bunch of haters like Pablito saying you're a traitor for leaving the temple. And you know what? Ignore them. I said, you know what? That tipo, he's an empresario. Cógelo suave, bro. That guy wants billete. So I was happy that you got that job at Temple, and I'm even happier that you're back.
Hey, that's great to hear. This has been the high point of my tenure so far. This makes it all worthwhile. Thank you.
Listen, bro, one of the things I'm most excited about, besides you being Cuban, is that everybody says that you're a dope recruiter, so I'm positive that I'm going to see you at La Carreta on recruiting trips.
La Carreta, of course, yeah.
Yo, Manny, you know how I knew you were Cuban? Manny?
How'd you know?
Because within 5 minutes of you coming back here, bro, echaste fabuloso y limpiaste casa, bro.
La limpiaste la casa.
Limpiaste casa, bro. You're making changes that are necessary. Difficult, but necessary.
Well, that all goes with it. That's difficult, but again, it's my responsibility to do what's best for us going forward.
Difficult, but necessary. Oh, yeah, man, you watch the national championship game?
Oh, absolutely.
Bro, I hear you're great at recruiting. You think about recruiting this Trevor Lawrence kid? Ese tipo was candela in that game. Y ese jueguito, 2 quarterbacks last year, did not work out for us.
All right. That's enough out of you people.
That's not enough.
Manny, we getting a new turnover chain next year or what?
No doubt. Absolutely.
Dale, bro. Un fuerte abrazo, caballo. I'm lighting a velita to San Lázaro tonight that we win the national championship again next year.
Thank you, people, for all your good work around here. Manny, I'm sorry, but welcome to Miami. Welcome back to Miami, sir.
That was awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Hey.
More money, more problems.
A little bit clunky there.
I just think we just look at this.
He's never coming on again.
We're out. Okay, that's probably what's going to happen.
This is the Dan Levatar Show with the Stugatz on the ticket.
How this seems to be something that we can make happen, not another one of our stupid failed gestures where we talk big about doing something. ESPN Plus, we are. Oh, Stugatz is what you're worried about? Stugatz showing up?
Yes. Yeah, listen, I am committed.
After a dead show.
I'm committed to this. 2 dead shows. I am committed to this. I am committed. I'm going to be in New York, when in Rome. They talked about having me as part of the weigh-in and the walk-up crew. And I am telling you guys right now, I am in.
I think the funniest visual would be, you know how they like cut to the team sometimes in a fight. So they'll cut to the team and there's like a guy like, hey, do this. I just want Stugatz to be next to that guy very intensely, like yelling things.
I believe that our listeners would absolutely do whatever has to be done to get ESPN Plus just so they can see Stugatz walking to the octagon in the crew, headlining a UFC event in the crew of, one of the baddest fighters Miami knows.
He's showing up to the wrong arena.
That's possible too.
Where's the fight?
Well, or misses it and lies and says he showed up at the wrong.
It's Madison Square Garden, Cigar.
Oh, 3 consecutive nights at the Mecca. How about that? Couple with Bobby Weir, one with my friend Jorge. Woohoo!
Yeah,
we're gonna make history, man.
Except you're going to the Nassau Coliseum, aren't you?
No, the dead shows are at Nassau Coliseum the following week. I have Thursday, Friday, Madison Square Garden, and then Saturday, UFC. I'm going to win a belt.
You have to go dressed like Pipo. Like, you need to go with chains and
Well, that's the thing. You do have to go ridiculously, right? We need to dress him up. He can't just be Stugatz going out there. He's got to be just wearing a lot of jewelry, looking absurd, right?
You got to have some sort of drip.
Big costume jewelry of some
Whatever
sort.
you guys want. Of all the Miami things that he could bring to the octagon.
You.
Who's from New York?
It is the weakest possible Miami thing in every way that he could bring with him. But this is absolutely something that we can make happen, right? This is it.
Bro, you take a turnover chain, you put on the Cuban flag beanie, and that's it. You walk out with Jorge, and that's it. Bing, bang, boom.
You gotta give him a Cuban flag beanie.
He's gonna quit before the fight even starts because he's gonna see what's up. As soon as you walk to the ring with him, you take a cazuela, you start making. Let me find it. Hold on.
Lots of bands.
Yes,
yes.
That's how you need to go to the ring. The day of the fight. You don't have this, Sugats. You don't have this in you.
You just broke something.
Yeah, that's right. And guess what else is going to get broken? Nate's face is going to get broken.
All right, so I'm going to train with Guillermo.
Now, Pipo just scared himself with a frying pan.
Surprise, surprise, by the way, that I got left out of this party. I'm good enough for your T-shirts, but I'm not good enough to go hop up. Jorge Masvidal.
Wait a minute. I prefer that you do it, actually.
Get out of here. I'm already committed. He's my friend.
Surprise. Haters.
I'll see if I can get both of us in.
At Lebitard Show on Twitter is how you vote on the polls at Lebitard Show. What do you have, Chris?
This Allison has just lost it back here laughing at Billy.
Allison,
He's
what
lost it. Who?
At who?
Please don't hit me with that
Allison,
pan.
What?
It was so good. He goes like this.
He got scared. No, the funniest part was absolutely how he went from being in character to being totally terrified of what he had done and knowing that a frying pan was about to fall out of the sky because he just threw it up in the air.
Well, the thing is, there's a window back here, too. I forgot about it.
No, there will be great video of your paralysis of fear that swept right over Pipo's face. There will be a great gif of that. I'm not.
He stayed in character, though. It is great.
All right, we'll update the polls tomorrow. We ran out of time. You did stay out of character, except right in the middle of it when I saw a flash in your eyes, the fear that's so familiar to Billy. Like,
it follows him everywhere.
Wait till people see this video of him in character, confident, being Pipo, and then next thing you know, he's scared that he's thrown a frying pan in the sky, and now he feels like all of ESPN Human Resources. That's why Allison's laughing. That's why Allison's laughing. The look on his face. Allison, come over here. I want to talk to you some more. You don't get many of these opportunities to bury him.
It was so good. The highlight of my life. It was so good.
I've never seen you happier.
He was so, how scared was he?
So scared. He threw it up and then he realized what he did and he just did panic.
He paralyzed.
Yeah.
Fear in headlights.
This is the Dan Levatar Show with the Stugatz on the ticket.
Sí, put a couple more diamonds and a little bit ruby there. We need a little bit more because la muleta. Hello?
Manny!
Hello?
Manny! What the was that on Saturday, Manny?
Pipo, relax, man. I'm working on some motivation right now, man. Right now we speak. Hey, man, no he dormido, brother. I haven't slept in about 48 hours, man. Que no puedo dormir, brother. So I went to over here en la 8, tú sabes, la joyería, the jewelry place we go to, man. I got something ready for
Manny, yeah! Basta ya! Anillos, cadena, yeah! Get some wins, brother! What are you doing?
Bro, working on the San Lázaro, bro. It's going to come out next year. No tell nobody, brother.
Work on some wins! Work on some wins, bro!
Listen, bro, consistency.
You consistently suck! You're horrible! No, Manny, no llora. Manny, no llora. Manny,
This is the real Manny.
Why you screaming at me, man? Everybody screaming at me, man. Bush Davis is my papi, man.
Manny.
Bush Davis got me, man. Me cogió, bro.
Manny, no llora, bro. Es que la cosa es que every week, you're tweeting out TNN, the new Miami. You know what you should be tweeting out, bro? TN. Tremenda mierda, because that's what this team is under you. Yeah.
No, man, you have, there is nothing you cannot do to me that Castro has not already done.
What does he have to do with this, Manny?
Man, everybody's screaming at me, man. I tried to help everybody, man. Mira, brother, this what happened, bro. We lost the Coastal, man. And when we lost the Coastal, man, I had to get the guys back, man, on board. But it's a hard thing to motivate, man. Tengo la sortilla, tengo la cadena. I got everything you need, man. I think at this time I'm going to get it right with the San Lázaro, bro.
Manny, dime algo. Manny, calm down. Calm down. Stop crying. Calm down. Manny, bro, you're embarrassing me. Yeah. Stop crying. Get it together. Manny.
Okay.
Oye, toma agua.
Okay.
Take a deep breath.
This didn't happen in Miami.
No, yeah, Manny, yeah.
What happened?
Can we be professional here?
Okay.
I have a question. Serious question, Manny.
What happened?
How is it that you're a worse coach than your father was a mayor?
Ay, papi, man, papi, they're talking about you now, papi. Están hablando de ti, papi. No, papi, no hagas nada. Don't do nothing.
You come out here with these uniforms. Oh my God, look at this. It's made from garbage from the ocean. You know what you should do next year, Manny Diaz? You should make uniforms from the garbage team that you've had this year. With your stupid gray face mask. Oh, we're going back to the Orange Bowl. We're going to have gray face masks because the University of Miami and the National have gray face masks. And nobody's going to see these gray face masks. And everybody's going to be like, wow, we're going to get gray face masks. I'm so scared of these gray face masks. Oh, we're going to lose. We're going to beat you up because we're here in Miami. And by you because we have these gray face masks.
We already tried that. We have uniforms made out of garbage.
Get out of here. You're garbage. I'm done with you today. Goodbye. Yeah. Basta. Yeah. This guy. We could have hired Bush Davis to coach the University of Miami. Who do we hire instead? Mark Richt. And then we hired this muerto, Manny Diaz, again.
We have it.
Get out of here. You're garbage.
It didn't work.
No, yeah. Se acabó. Done. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oye, say hi to your dad and your mom for me. Dale, mama, un beso.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stu Cats on the ticket.